Oh, just look at you. I know, well, maybe you're not looking in a mirror right now, but I'm imagining what you look like, and you're beautiful. Welcome to it.
You are beautiful, eh? Did you see that? Did you see what's behind us? Did you see that? There's a lot of this. I mean, it's very, very festive, and it's important. The earlier you become festive, the happier you are. I read the study. It's true.
A button.
Yeah.
It just presses that button, and we've clearly pressed the button, and it has exploded with festive joy and cheer, and we love it. It's the midweek, it's hump day, we love that as well.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of cresting, and of course it is a culinary hotline. Bling! Ching, ching, ching! I knew there'd be bass this morning. I could feel it. I could feel it,
like
man.
that. That's a lot of bass. So we do have a special guest, somebody absolutely incredible. Somebody by the name of Let Kilgienman is here and joining us in the kitchen. Look at this face over here, the face of talent, I'm telling you now. And we are going to get all of the tricks of the trade when it comes to a Mediterranean cuisine today.
Oh, and that's my bag.
Yes.
I absolutely love that style. So how does this sound? Let's tick the boxes on the menu this morning. We're going to kick it off with panko olives.
Yum.
Have no idea what they are, but
yes,
look
please.
at that. Look at that. Oh, man, combining the texture and the flavor we love. Then a Hake burger. Keep it healthy, keep it light, keep it seasonal.
Oh, my word.
Beautiful. And then finally we round it off with not just a lemon dessert, it's a lemon burst dessert. It's literally bursting out of that little container. I love it. Hey, sorted.
I'm ready. I'd howl at 5, thank you. That'll be great. Eh? It's going to be so good today, honestly.
It really is.
And I know for a fact that you have so many things to tell us when it comes to the morning, because obviously we have to get some reaction from you. So I'm going to allow G to give you a little question we have on the socials. Please respond accordingly. Be as vibrant as you are with your answers. So let's go straight in, shall we?
A little bit of QT. Come over a little closer. Absolutely love the fact that, yes, the festive spirit is here. The gifts come with the laughter. And I love the fact that we've entered into this time of the year. So I want to ask you guys a very important question. What is the cheesiest holiday gift or memory that has stuck with you? Because often those that catch you by surprise, those that you didn't expect, can be the absolute best. Take us down a trip down memory lane as you share some of those favorite nostalgic stories, those moments that have made the festive season for you. Maybe they were so cool they've become a family tradition and you've just got to do it every year when you're on the road trip. Open the bucky with the boiled eggs. I don't know what it is for your festive season holiday. I would imagine those little buckies feature into a lot of my generation's younger memories traveling during the festive time, but we want a window into your world. So let us know on the socials. You can drop us a voice note, 063-408-8863. Just start the conversation and we'll keep it going for the next 3 hours. Got a couple of conversation starters coming in the sporting news in just a moment. Some positive news to report on this morning. Let's hope the actual news follows suit. Carl's got the latest.
I do indeed, G. Thank you so much. And starting with national news, now 9 grade 5 pupils from Imakaya Primary School in Kwanonkhaba, Mossel Bay, were rushed to hospital after eating chips from a local spaza shop. The children who suffered severe stomach cramps are part of a growing number of foodborne illness cases across South Africa, with nearly 900 children affected since September. The Garden Route District Municipality has confirmed the incident, and an investigation is underway to determine the cause. Authorities are closely monitoring the situation as more cases of food contamination emerge across the country. Now, Deputy Minister of Finance Asher Sarupen says the new Public Procurement Act will ensure greater transparency and address loopholes in the 2017 legislation. He noted that 30% local community involvement requirement in projects over 30 million rand contributed to the rise of construction mafia. Sarupen emphasized stricter monitoring under the new law. Minister of Public Works Dean McPherson added that the mafia threatens economic growth and job creation. Over 100 projects worth 63 billion rand have been affected since 2018, with links to organized crime, including taxi violence. Now on to international news. Plastic waste flowing into Ruzizi hydroelectric dam, that's in eastern Congo, is causing regular power cuts in major cities, disrupting businesses. Located at the south end of Lake Kivu, the dam supplies electricity to Bukavu and surrounding areas. The issue is worsened by increased plastic use and poor waste management. Heavy rainfall washes debris, including bottles and jerry cans, from the mountains into the lake, blocking the dam's machinery. Despite daily cleaning efforts, plastic accumulation continues to cause significant outages. Now, police in Brazil have arrested 5 people suspected of plotting to assassinate Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva before his presidential inauguration. 4 of the suspects are soldiers and 1 is a police officer. They allegedly planned to kill Lula and his vice presidential running mate in December 2022, just before the swearing-in ceremony. The plot involved poisoning the president-elect. This is the first time authorities have revealed such an assassination attempt, which comes after Lula's narrow victory over former President Jair Bolsonaro, who never publicly accepted his defeat. And Route 81 Durban Motorcycle Club recently roared to life in Amanzimtoti with a heartwarming Bike for Paws event, uniting bikers, animal lovers and wagging tails for a noble cause. Animal lovers and bike enthusiasts gathered for a day of puppy cuddles and one shared mission: helping animals in need. Karen Janish of Blue Bundu Brigade Animal Rescue shared their urgent need to cover a daunting 80,000 Rand vet bill, with hope glimmering as their vet pledged to halve the debt if they can raise 40,000 Rand, leaving them with a target of 32,000 Rand to hit by 30th of November. Amid hugs, hope and generosity, the day embodied compassion, proving that love, whether on 2 wheels or 4 paws, can change lives. That's it for your news for now. Another update in 1 hour. Let's take a first look at your sporting action. Here's G.
Well, it's an extra good morning for the Hendrickse family. Jaden and Jordan will make history as the 36th set of Springbok brothers, pairing at halfback for the Springboks' final test of the season. That's, of course, up against Wales this Saturday at Cardiff's Principality Stadium. So the Hendrickse brothers are the first sibling duo to play together since Dan and Robert du Preez did so back in 2018, and the first to start since Yanni and Bismarck du Plessis in 2015. An incredible moment for them and for the team. Loose forward Cameron Honeycomb set to debut for the bench, off the bench rather, in a match featuring 7 changes from the side that beat England 29-20. Bit of a nervy affair, but great to see the squad growing in this way. Now let's turn to cricket, and Red Bull head coach Shukri Conrad has named a 14-player squad for the Proteas 2-match test series up against Sri Lanka, starting on the 27th of November in Durban. So Captain Temba Bavuma, he returns from injury, thankfully, joined by Marco Jansen and Gerald Coetzee. Then Kagiso Rabada and spinners Keshav Maharaj and Senuran Mutasami. They bolstered the lineup as the Proteas chase ICC World Test Championship glory. Let's hope this is the team to do it. Well, certainly showing those sorts of signs. Let's turn to football, and Bafana ending their 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualification campaign on a high, defeating South Sudan 3-0 at the Cape Town Stadium last night. Goals from Ikram Reyners, Patrick Maswanganyi and Tebogo Mokoena, securing Bafana top spot in Group K ahead of Uganda, who also qualified with their 1-0 win over Congo. Now let's turn to tennis, and wow, a bit of an emotional moment as Rafa Nadal's legendary tennis career concluded as the Netherlands ousted Spain 2-1 in the Davis Cup quarterfinals. 38-year-old, a 22-time Grand Slam champion, fell 6-4, 6-4 to Botic van der Zandschulp in the opening singles match. Carlos Alcaraz leveled the tie with a 7-6, 6-3 win over Talan Griekspoor, but van der Zandschulp and Wesley Koolhof triumphing in the doubles, decided defeating Spain 7-6, 7-6. So that means the Dutch advance to face Canada or Germany in those semi-finals. Sad to see a legend go, but what a career. And that's where we leave our sport for this hour. Let's get our first dose of the weather.
Thanks, G. Starting with weather news. Now, the South African Weather Service has issued a major orange level 5 warning for severe thunderstorms expected to cause significant damage to settlements and infrastructure along the Wild Coast and in the Eastern Cape interior. A yellow level 2 warning has been issued for severe thunderstorms in the northern Eastern Cape and southern KwaZulu-Natal. Additionally, a yellow level 3 warning covers the Witzenberg, Breda Valley, Langeberg municipalities and Overberg district in the Western Cape, where heavy rain, small hail and excessive lightning are expected. Extremely high fire danger conditions are forecast for the southern Northern Cape at the moment. On to a sunrise view, and we love to start straight off the bat with Louise from the Vaal. I think it's important for us to take a look at this because I feel like I dreamt about that last night, and now suddenly, Louise, you sent a picture just like it. It's freaking me out a bit, but it's okay because it's beautiful. So please share your morning views with us on 063 408 8863. Please save that number to your phone right now. Save it as Expresso Feel Good Breakfast Show, or place to send my sunrise pics as we take a look at your temperatures across Mzansi.
Yes, we said Aletta is returning to our kitchen. Well, it's a different kitchen to the last one you were in. Welcome back, my friend. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you, Graham?
Oh, very good. Did you drive to the wrong studio?
Almost. Almost.
It has been years since we've had this genius in our studio. Aletta's going to help us whip up something truly special, I think perfect for season. Mediterranean. We absolutely love that. So if you've got any questions, we've got an encyclopedic knowledge base here next to us. Fire away. Any kitchen hacks, anything you want to share. If you like this flavor profile, if you like this kind of food, weigh in. I think you actually deserve, just for us being reunited and to celebrate this occasion, having you back in our brand new studio.
Thank you.
Just a little bit of refreshment. That's the least we could do. Okay. It does help when the sun's coming up when you're coming into work as well.
Absolutely.
My friend, so good to have you back.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
We'll give it one more warm up. The culinary hotline bling. Ting, ting, ting.
Cheers.
Dropped a few octaves there. Well done. That was great. We'll see now.
It's my feel good breakfast show. 105.9 Expresso. 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 1
Welcome back, your beauties. Yes, it is. It's a Wednesday, which means only one thing I can say. Welcome to the culinary hotline. Bling, zing, zing, zing. Extra gusto this morning because it's a festive season. It's exploded in our studio. Kudos to our team for an absolutely sterling job redecorating this space. So let's get into the vibe ourselves. And what better way to celebrate than by treating your loved ones to a feast of mouth-watering dishes. This morning we have the incredible Alet Kilchianman in the kitchen, and she is here to whip up a delicious full menu. But we're going to start with some Mediterranean little treats and these crispy panko olives, followed by a Hake burger, and then of course we're going to wrap it up with that zesty sweet treat. So if you've got any questions, please weigh in. This is a discussion. You can send us a voice note 063-408-8863. It's so good to have you here.
Thanks, Graham.
We get to lean on 20 years plus experience in this space, okay?
No need to give away my age, but yes.
Okay, because you started when you were a teenager at school, okay? There is clearly a love of this modality of being in the space. You came from PR into this. What drew you into the foodie realm?
It's a very short stint in PR. It was kind of like a placeholder for getting into culinary school.
I love that.
But PR obviously is making all of the connections, and that's what I kind of feel like I'm semi-famous for. So it's all about who you know and then getting yourself into the industry. So PR kind of like, it helped me after chef school to get into the right places.
I love that, your strategic network.
Yes.
You need to be able to
No, you
grow.
can't operate without a network. So I feel like I lean on my network a lot. Whoops. And yeah, 20 years plus, it's been a ride.
Crazy to me, man. Oh, I'm so glad that we've got you back in our kitchen.
Thank you.
And that we're tackling something that I think it's so beautifully suited for South Africa, the Mediterranean palate. It's healthy.
Yes.
It allows for so much more exploration and enjoyment of small flavors all combined together, which I love. So
Absolutely.
where are we jumping off?
Okay, so we're going to do a little seasonal appetizer, and it's basically in layman's terms a stuffed green olive.
Okay.
So pimento stuffed green olive that we then dredge in beautiful crumbs. We fry it and we serve it on tzatziki. So this is very Mediterranean, and I don't think there's many cultures that do it as well as like the Mediterranean lifestyle. It's all about abundance, sharing, family, glass of wine, like just celebrating.
And there's
life.
a lot of nutrients in there as well. When you eat like this, it is really healthy. Okay,
It's very
let's
healthy.
dive right
Okay,
in. What do
you
you
are
need me
going
to
to
do?
come and crack some eggs here if you don't mind.
Okay.
We've got some really hot oil here. So let's just be mindful of that.
Cool.
You can crack 2 eggs first and you can just lightly beat them. So
Okay.
basically how this works is you're going to take your pimento stuffed olives. You can also use the garlic stuffed ones or the anchovy stuffed ones. You do not want them to have the pips because it takes away from the beautiful eating experience of
For sure.
like it's like a little popcorn. You pop it into your mouth and eat it, so you don't want pips,
100%,
right?
I get
So
that.
basically, what you do first is you drop them into some flour. And I'll tell you why you do the flour first, because you need to create a little barrier so that it sticks to your eggs, right? Or basically so that the egg mixture doesn't just slip off the olive, right?
sure.
So I'm going to try and not get too messy here.
So
let's
surface just to gain that traction.
That's exactly what it
In the
is.
years of doing this sort of thing, that's the
Yes.
first time someone has explained that to me so succinctly. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. So now we can't really be too clean
How's
anymore.
that?
So you give it, that's perfect. So now you give these a little shake, okay? And then they go in here. Now you coat them in your egg a little bit. You can also do egg with a little bit of water to not make it too sticky. So just for the fact of this being TV, we obviously have some ready-made here. So then you will do this, and you basically get to that.
And these look absolutely perfect.
And let
Relatively
me tell
simple.
you,
I love that.
a little bit of a trick here. You can make them the day before, pop them in your fridge, fry them the next day.
I was about to ask, because these look like they've settled quite
They've
nicely.
settled. You can even go a step further and freeze them. Keep them in your freezer, little Ziploc bag. Pull them out when the doorbell rings. There's people for snacks. Boom, you've got
And
something
you've got
amazing.
a level up entree.
Exactly.
I love that.
Exactly. So now let's not splash too much. Oil needs to be hot. You do not need a massive deep fry if you're doing it at home. A little bit of shallow fry is perfectly fine. You do want that crisp, right? So let's just, I don't want to burn
Dare I
you or
even
me.
ask this? Is this something you can pull off in an air fryer?
100%. And then I would suggest, see there's the
And notice
Really
how
beautiful.
gingerly, how gently one places.
One has to be very gentle. I don't want to ruin your face. So yes,
Completely.
to your question, air fryer, yes. Then I would suggest freeze them the night before and do them from frozen.
Okay.
Here we go. So you want that sizzle, and also don't drop them in, like don't drop all of them in at the same time, because then you're just going to make your oil cold.
I was going to say, you're going to suddenly reduce the surface area of the heat, I suppose.
It.
Yeah.
So, Graham, if you don't
I'm
mind,
learning from you today. Sure, I'm beginning to understand now why we brought you in, actually.
It's been too long.
Where have you been, man, in my life?
I have been having babies and working.
I was about to say, girl, haven't we all?
Yes,
Haven't we all? I think we
absolutely.
all have a family since the last time we met, which is amazing,
absolutely
man.
crazy. So, I'm placing a little bit of homemade tzatziki on this plate, right?
Of course.
So the golden crumbs, the crispiness with the creamy, zesty, very light, fresh tzatziki is just the most amazing thing. Glass of white wine and you sort it.
And you're winning. And the saltiness of the olive just wins here for me, where you've got that perfect kind of counterbalance to the tzatziki.
Absolutely.
Just one more note, and maybe this is something, because I think a lot of us are constantly trying to think, okay, if I could deep fry it, I can air fry it,
Yes.
but how? So what is the kind of watchword there in terms of temperature and time, as opposed to doing it in the oil?
So I would say first tip, like I said, make sure that it's nice and cold before it
Freeze
goes in,
them.
right? Freeze them or keep
First
them in the
prize.
fridge overnight. I think that's first prize. I would say you need you need high heat and not for too long. So
Okay.
probably about 190, and then put it on the setting where you select something that you're cooking something from frozen. So
For sure.
choose that one. 190, I would say, probably for about 6 to 8 minutes. Give them
Okay.
a good shake in between, and you should be sorted.
Experiment a little bit. Luckily, with
Yes.
these little guys, you can do some testers. You can taste as you
Yes.
go. Absolutely amazing. And they look gorgeous.
Yes, they're phenomenal. And I must just say, they are the best when they're nice and warm, but they keep very well once they've been sitting a little bit. So if you want to make this beforehand, it actually is great if it's slightly cooled down as well. So you do something like that.
And it's an entertainer's snack. I like this as
Yes.
something, it's a conversation starter.
Absolutely.
It's the ideal little welcome bowl when someone comes into your house.
Yes.
What a brilliant way to start our menu. I'm not actually going to ruin this gorgeous picture just yet.
yet.
I want to see the full menu come together, because I have a feeling this is going to be impactful.
Hope so.
And there's a lot of nutrients in here. There's a lot of flavor in here, but it's still relatively light, despite
Yes.
being a deep-fried
That's
deliciousness.
right. And you don't need a lot of it, I promise you. It actually is quite filling. So you need a few of those, and you're sorted, you're ready to go on to your main course.
Oh, absolutely amazing. I think you understand what we are working with today. If you've got any questions for Alette, please. She is a tome of knowledge, and she's just got such a cool way of approaching food, and we're all about that this morning with our Mediterranean-inspired menu. Just take a look at those deep-fried olives. We're going to call them panko olives officially. Absolutely beautiful. The culinary hotline continues in a moment. Genius.
Thanks.
So if you win the Lotto, you can get someone to actually do the panko olives for you as you walk into your home. Just an idea. You can match your 6 lucky numbers and play Lotto, Lotto plus 1 and Lotto plus 2 for 52 million rand in total estimated jackpots this Wednesday. Wednesday, it's today. That's right. Play Lotto for an estimated 19 million rand, Lotto plus 1 for 23 million rand, and Lotto plus 2 for 10 million rand today. So buy your tickets now in store on nationallottery.co.za, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120 *7529# for USSD. And all the details are on our social media pages, so go check them out as soon as possible. Make sure to get yourself in the running to win when you play Lotto, Lotto plus 1 and Lotto plus 2 for 52 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. Play right now and stick with us, because we have entertainment for you. So in the event that you win, we have a celebration. We have Perfect Fifth here, and they've got something up their sleeve. All of these talented brothers are here for you, and it's fantastic to see these guys doing a new collaborative album, along with some of their collaborators will be coming in to perform for you. So that's going to be fantastic. Plus, if you need new wheels, I know you do, we've got a certain Jimny 5-door that could be yours. So make sure you stick around at your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is your feel-good breakfast show, and we're feeling fantastic because I am so happy. We have a group of talented brothers in the building. Perfect Fifth, South Africa. They are here, acclaimed South African band, blending various musical styles, instrumentality and good mentality and sentimentality, everything with an ality. They joined together for their forthcoming release of their highly anticipated new project. It's a collab album, and it's important to collab. So they are here with us today. And the thing is, in true boy band fashion, because they're not really a boy band, but for me they are. These two individuals will be entertaining you today. And I want to get them, right, to do the boy band thing. You know those boy band interviews, man? Where they're like, hi, my name's Jason. Hey, my name's Coral. Yeah, that sort of thing. So I want you to do that now. Go for it. Go for it.
Hi, everybody. It's David here.
That's it. And then, and come.
What's up, everybody? It's Marvin over here.
Woo! Yes, thank you so much. This is great.
Yeah.
I'm making it just cheesy enough to make it perfect. No, it's great to see both of you. So,
Thank you so much.
David and Marvin, I know that this is it's a collaborative. David, part of the Perfect Fifth core.
Yeah.
Marvin, the import.
Yeah,
Part of the collab album.
Yeah,
which
the
is great.
signed.
It's cool because when I heard about this album, because I got an email about it the other day, and I was excited because the email said invitation to join collab album. I thought I was going to be included, but it was actually just an invitation to watch other people do the album. So I'm actually a bit disappointed in David and the boys.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I was hoping. But it's okay. Next one.
Next one.
Is that fine?
Definitely. Yeah, fine by me.
A collab album for Perfect Fifth. Why was this a very important project for you to do?
I mean, look, Carl, we saw, or we looked at our surroundings, and we looked at Cape Town, and we saw how diverse it was. And we saw because there's not too much collaboration happening in the music industry here. So we decided to take that diverse principle of Cape Town, South Africa, and we decided, okay, look, we're gonna grab a bunch of diverse, different artists, different genres, styles, and we're gonna put them together as a collective to make one album. That's the collab
Like our
album.
own personal Porchicos.
Porchicos, yeah.
That
Yeah.
is the best description. But what type of porchicos is it? I need to ask though. Is it like are we doing lamb?
No, yeah. Oh, what are
Lamb?
you, a seafood
Or is
person?
it a
now?
knuckle? Lamb knuckle potjie. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'll go with lamb
That's
in
it.
this case.
This is good. So,
Yeah.
Marvin, I know that there were so many people selected for this project, though.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you being a part of this as well. Because here's the thing, Perfect Fifth, you've got this core, great band, instrumentals, like, unbelievable, but now you've got everybody that's got their own vibe to it.
Yeah.
So do you have to evolve with, like, Marvin's style? And Marvin, do you have to kind of fit into their pocket of music as well?
So what happened, Carl, is everything just came full circle.
Okay, good.
Basically.
Yes.
So it was a case of, wow, this was actually kind of meant to be. Because
Nice.
sometimes we don't realize that what we have is also given for the next person as well.
Yes.
Or you're preparing yourself, basically, without you even knowing, for something that is ahead, you know? So when the drummer of Perfect Fifth
Yeah.
he's not here right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Harry Kanjecha. So we got into he connected me with Alex,
Yeah.
and we should have worked together. Like I think it was 2021, yeah, just after COVID. So me and Alex were like liaising about gigs and all that those type of stuff, but it never happened. And I was like, yeah, Alex, wanneer gaat ek en sy die kans kry om saam te werk? Or, you know what I'm saying? And weirdly, I think it was last year, yeah?
Yes.
Last year, I think
Yeah,
we did the
I think
Mojo
so.
thing, yeah, last year.
Oh, man, this is
and
great.
yeah, we got together and stuff just fell into place, Carl. And their vibe matched my vibe matched theirs. It was just a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. For you to do that little that little note
Yeah.
this time in the morning. My brother, I'm so impressed with you. People
Feel good. Feel
they
good
want-
breakfast coffee, man.
I think that's very true. I'm sorry. Oh, you got coffee?
Yeah.
I
I
had to
asked
make,
you if you
I
want
had
to
to make my own. That's okay. So, David, just looking into the future, I know you want to do a couple of events because these collaborators are also great people to have on stage with you. So, 29th of November,
Yes.
I believe you're having a gig there.
Yes.
I know it's also, people call it Black Friday. I call it Fifth Friday.
Come on now.
You're welcome.
That's cool.
Yes,
Look at the-
We just wipe my eyebrow here. They can have it for free. Okay. But yes, so where's the event? How can we get involved? How can we see this album come to life?
Awesome. So the 29th is kind of like a pre-launch
Yes.
to our album. So we're gonna have some of the artists because not all of the artists are in town right
Yes.
now. So we're gonna have some of the artists come perform with us, songs on the album as well as some of their own stuff and some covers as well. So that's gonna be at the Youngblood Art Gallery in Cape Town.
Love that
And
spot.
Yeah,
So cool.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, it's such a vibe, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, tickets are available via Quicket. The link is on our bios on Instagram and things.
Look at this collabs, eh?
Yes,
We had-
sir.
oh man, Chase is there as well. Shante, I see. Joe Truman, what a legend. That man's dreadlocks. Sure. This is
Legendary.
great. No, it's really cool, and I think that handpicking all these talents around you,
Yes.
what it shows is that Perfect Fifth is an ever-evolving, open musical
Definitely.
project. And
Definitely.
that's important because, as you said, collaboration is scarce, and I think it's because people worry about this concept called genre.
Yeah.
I don't believe there's something called genre. I think it's about music.
It's
If
about
you have a
music, yeah.
message, speak your message, speak your truth.
Yeah.
And that's
Definitely, definitely.
So, Marvin, David, thank you so much. A little later, you'll get a taste of what could happen for you on Perfect Fifth Friday. They're welcome. They can have it for free. That'll happen 29 November. Quicket has your tickets. Please go check it out and support vocals from the locals. They will be 29 November on that stage, on this stage, on your Feel Good Breakfast show quite soon. So make sure you stick around.
Okay, if we can get Carl to stop flirting with the talent for just 5 minutes, all right? It's starting to feel like a bit of a third wheel in our studio. No, they deserve every ounce of our love, and you will understand why the collabs are shining. But right now, I want you guys to shine at home. I want you to savor the smooth, delicious taste of Tropika, and in so doing, discover a world of amazing prizes, and I'm not kidding. And of course, we include in that list the 5-door Suzuki Jimny, your perfect companion for every adventure. In fact, you will discover adventure. So simply grab a bottle of Tropika, then snap a selfie with a Suzuki Jimny. That easy. All you got to then do is share your exciting moments on social media with the hashtag TropikaXSuzuki and tag @MyTropika for your chance to win the ultimate adventure ride. So let's take a little look at some of the fantastic entries already rolling in, and congratulations and well done to everybody who has sent in, capturing the moment, capturing that sense of adventure. And you kind of got to do it with this incredible vehicle. The Suzuki Jimny has become a legend in its space. The 5-door just takes that to another level. Oh man, she can handle absolutely anything you throw at her. And I remember Zoe taking hers out to the dunes to really put it through its paces. It is a little beast, and it could be yours. Absolutely love the fact that we've had these gorgeous pictures coming through. The whole family is involved. I love to wish that at this moment the actual owner of the car arrives and sees what you're doing. But Mariette, congratulations. Thank you so much. Hopefully this one will put you in the running. Chidi also acting like she's just won herself a brand new car. But I love the branding. You went all in for this one. And
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics Postbiotics. Use code Expresso for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. Expresso here on S3, and it's another edition of the Culinary Hotline Bling. Ting, ting, ting. Thank you. Right, so earlier we had this incredible individual alongside me, Alet Kilhierman, and she gave us a delightful appetizer. She had a crispy panko olives. I never thought that you could fry olives. I thought olives were only supposed to be in a salad. Next thing you know, they are in a different vibe. It was crazy, but now there's more because there's a Mediterranean feast building as Alet continues with this Mediterranean journey. And we have a flavorful Hake burger. And you know what? It's okay to hake it till you make it, and we are going to make it for you today. So if you have any questions for Chef Alet, please do. One thing about Chef Alet that I know is that this one is just an ocean of talent, a basket of ideas, and she's going to hook you up with all of them on 063 408 8863. Alet, let us do something. Hake.
Yes.
Hake burger.
Let's do it.
Yum.
Can you just switch on that oil for us?
Okay.
Or must I do it?
No, I'll do that for you.
No,
That's it. I thought so.
Middle.
Yes, there we go. Got you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Carl, do you love seafood burgers?
I love seafood in general. That's it. I do love, I think, especially in summer.
Yes.
Seafood in summer kind of work with me.
Lighter.
You know, lighter, brighter.
Yes, yeah.
I am a big fan of fish tacos.
Yes,
and
lovely.
anything like a burger that's got a sort of a crusted hake or
element.
I love it.
Do you know what? I think South Africans are super scared of a fish burger.
Why?
I don't know. It's delicious. It's so delicious. I don't think it's South Africans' first choice. You know what I'm saying?
I get you, because we like the grass-fed beef, etc.
We
etc.
like
but
the
thing
wagyu
is,
and we like the crumb chicken, but this is
they're
something
missing
else.
out. Okay, I need to ask you though.
Ask me.
Not every single piece of fish is the same. Some of them are way too flaky for a burger. So
Yes.
I'm assuming that the coating on this is holding it together
Yes.
for the burger, right?
It is.
Okay.
So I think your safest choice, if you want to go for nice and flaky but firm, will be Hake, right?
Okay.
Now, Hake is actually quite premium these days. It's not something that you can come by as easily.
True.
Also, you'll see that Hake prices have gone up. Why? It is a phenomenal fish.
It really is.
It holds its shape. It doesn't have too many bones. We're also very scared of bones in this country. So we've got a beautiful piece of Hake here. Same principle as with the olives. We put it in a beautiful panko crust.
Yeah.
And then we fry that until golden brown.
Okay, so do you want to give it a shot? I think
Yes,
your oil
I think we might have
getting there.
Let's just take this off. 'Cause
Okay, great.
just do
And
not want
we're going to do a
burn you.
switcheroo now because you need to work on this station. Okay,
Yes,
so
you switcheroo. And then, Carl,
Yes.
as you can see, we've got a beautiful, let me do this. We've got a beautiful, what do you call it? A little brioche bun there.
Okay, well, when you say brioche, you obviously
Yes.
want to be fancy with me.
Very fancy.
What I love about the brioche bun is that it's obviously the butter content is a lot more than a normal bun, right?
Yes.
So, okay.
So it's high in butter. It's
Yeah.
almost got a little bit of a sweet flavour to it.
Yes, I love brioche.
So then when you toast it in a pan, like we've done previously, it gives you that little golden crust, right? Which is what we want
Yes.
when we have a
We
burger.
need.
Look at that.
And it's
Beautiful.
shiny like that,
It's
right?
shiny,
Okay.
it's soft, it's sweet, it's delicious, it's Moorish. So while this is doing its thing, I'm shallow frying it. I'm not deep frying it.
Okay.
So we'll flip it over just in a little bit. So let's set this up.
Okay, let's do it, yeah.
So I know, being a mom, that garnish on a burger is not necessarily everyone's favorite. Tomato, gherkins, lettuce. I feel like that is not everyone's vibe. So what I'm doing today is I'm doing it a little bit different.
Okay.
We're going to be adding a ribbon of carrots and courgettes. A little bit different.
Okay, when you
Baby
say courgettes,
marrow.
do you want to get fancy with me with the courgettes though? I
Baby
thought
marrow.
you were going to say zucchini or baby marrow, but
Yeah.
now you want to say courgettes
Yeah,
with me.
it's all the same thing.
Okay, cool.
It's
And
all
I see
about
you
the
have a
terminology.
carrot in here as well.
A carrot,
Okay,
yeah.
cool, that's
a
great.
few pieces of carrot.
Yes.
So let's set this up.
And then you got allium here.
So
if you want to be fancy.
This allium, that's been pickled, right?
Okay,
so pickled
great.
allium.
Are you saying vinegar infused allium?
Vinegar infused with
Okay.
a touch of sugar
Thank you.
and herbs.
Okay.
So what I've got here is a lemon aioli.
Oh, where's it again? You know what? We're still
know?
to be fancy this whole thing. If you want to know, as part of the culinary hotline, any of our culinary words, feel free. But now we've got an aioli going down. And
Yes.
aioli is something you can actually make at home if you want to get really fancy with it, right? You
absolutely. So aioli is mayonnaise.
Yes.
Let's just put that out
That's
there. So this is a very basic lemon mayonnaise.
Okay, great.
Lemon, fish,
Done.
There's no
It's-
better marriage,
It's
right?
basically tartar sauce, you know
It's
what I mean?
basically
tartar.
Basically.
Basically.
So
Okay.
let's just, for the sake of this happening,
Yeah.
leave that bad boy for a little while longer.
Okay.
So lemon mayo down.
Down,
A little bit
a carrot.
of our
and
carrot
courgette.
and courgette mixture for the crunch, and also just, you know,
A textural. It's important to have texture. And I'm
a
going to ask
texture.
you about so Hake, I said, the reason why people steer away from Hake at a burger is because it's very flaky. It's fall apart. But now you've obviously crumbed it.
Yes.
So are there other fish that you may be inclined to recommend for a Hake burger, or in fact another burger with a
Yes.
different variant of fish? What
Absolutely.
would you suggest?
so you know what, I would probably, I mean, you can go fancy and you can do some salmon.
Oh, okay.
We could go one step further and do a lobster tail.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
Yes, but then again, a lobster tail, you have to make sure that whatever source you get it from is sustainably sourced. So that's
100%.
another thing. You've got to be cognizant as to where your seafood comes from, right?
Absolutely, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
But also you can do a beautiful piece of king clip.
Love king clip.
And then for me,
Yes.
the ultimate is just use a prawn. Panko your prawns exactly like you do your fish.
And then have, because I told you I love fish tacos, and that's like the
There you
same
go.
concept, right?
Exactly.
Ah, this is
so
great.
prawn burger is probably my favorite. And then you can even dabble, if you're not as into the seafood,
Okay.
you can go halloumi cheese.
Oh, stop. Okay.
Yes.
I'm ready for you. This is
Yes.
great. So here's the thing about seafood, and I mean, you as somebody who has just a basket of talent, you know, an ocean of ideas with regard to seafood,
Yes.
it's the cooking times in seafood, often they evade people. If you got a slab of
Yes.
steak, it's like usually, you know, you can do 3.5 rest.
Yes.
It's fine, right?
Yes, 100%.
This is different.
It is. So it's all about how are you going to cook it? Are you frying? Are you grilling?
All right.
Right?
Okay.
If you're grilling, you need a very clean grill.
Yes.
You need to make sure that your grill has a temperature gauge on it. You do not want your grill to be too hot, especially if you're working with white fish, right?
Aha.
So not too hot and not
Yes.
too much oil either. You're going to burn it.
Yeah.
So a piece of hake like this in a deep fryer shouldn't take more than 3 to 4 minutes,
Okay,
right?
great.
If you're grilling it
Yes.
and your temperature is correct on your grill, I would probably say about 3 minutes on each side max also. You don't want to overcook it because
That's the thing. It becomes so
sacrilege.
rubbery
Yes,
and
exactly.
almost powdery. Sometimes with hake.
Yes.
Hake, I find, if you overcook it, it becomes powdery.
Yes, it kind of like it falls apart, number one, and then it becomes, like you say, powdery.
Yeah.
And that's very unpleasant to
No,
eat.
it's not.
So the way to preserve your fish, if you do it doing it at
Yes.
home and you're shallow frying, is again same principles with the olives. Panko.
Welcome back, you beauties. We apologize. It's been a technical maelstrom out there in the world, but we got you. We are here and we ain't going nowhere. Why? Because it's the small matter of Black Friday.
Oh, yes. I just hope you're ready. Mzansi, are you ready? Because get ready to shop till you drop, because Black Friday fever is here. And this week we've teamed up with game stores to bring you a competition that's so exciting you'll want to enter right now.
So I want you to picture this.
Okay.
2,000 rand. Just picture that.
Picturing
right now.
2,000 rand.
Falling down in front of you, into your hands and indirectly into your wallets. And you get to
Yes.
spend it at game stores on Black Friday. We know that you can get a lot, okay? So would you go for the latest tech? Would you upgrade your home with some stylish appliances? We've used a couple in the kitchen already.
yeah.
Maybe some fitness gear just to take that to the next level.
Yes.
Maybe a little mix of everything. What would your mindset be?
I think I would definitely go for... You know what? I know it's such a cliche for Black Friday, but I can see that my TV is starting to fade. The backlight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
You know, we've had her in the family for a while now, and
It's never
she
easy.
seems to be, you know, wrapping up, and we're gonna
you're handling it well.
Miss her. Thank you so much.
No, you're handling it very well.
But
No, if you start, I'm going to start.
I'll do
So
it.
just stop.
We
Just stop.
should. But yes, I'm going to look for a TV in this one, and then I think a couple of other gadgets will be quite nice. But I think the TV is the big one that I'm actually looking for. Yeah.
I'm going to make you seem so selfish
Okay,
and
please
horrible.
go.
I'm going to buy sanitary pads and I'm going to donate them to U-Turn because they have the cheapest on the market. They're absolutely amazing. You
Love
don't
it.
understand. No, for me, I'd look at some of the essentials, the things that you need every day,
Yes.
because that's where Game have shone for me this year, making those things more accessible for the people who absolutely need them the most. So that's what I would do. I would go and spend on behalf of other people because you can get so much more. So that's my vibe. How do you feel now?
Yeah,
Do you
I
want to
feel
change your
you
answer?
blindsided me with your charitable cause. But what you didn't know is that I'm actually, right, the reason I'm buying the TV is so I can resell it for more money to buy sanitary pads for U-Turn.
And you're going to host
didn't even see that, right?
workshops for people to develop them. No,
Why
you
not?
can do so much because they have an incredible value proposition. Never mind Black Friday, but you know the deals will come. So how do you plug into this one? Well, simply reply to the competition post on Expresso's social pages and comment with what you'd spend 2,000 Rand on.
And it can be anything, by the way, right? So just dream a little bit with us and don't forget to add hashtag Game Black Friday. The competition closes Friday, 22 November, so please don't miss out. T's and C's on expressoshow.com. So get creative, start planning that dream basket, and you could be our lucky winner because Game's got you and you've got Game. Hi. So now that we have the game Black Friday deal sorted out, I figured that we should play a game. Because, you know, when it comes to games, then, you know, it's a game on a game with a game. That's it. Hey, look who's here. Yeah. Sorry, we have Marvin and David, but now Alex, where were you earlier? Were you busy preparing?
Yeah,
You're such a, you just signed him.
Yeah,
Is it okay? That's okay. I got you, brother.
The boy band.
No, I can see that, but that's cool. It's good to have you. The reason why is that we have a certain game. We created a game just for you because we've got the band members from Perfect Fifth. I remember their gig is on the 29th of November at Youngblood. Get your tickets at Cricket as soon as possible. But I have a small game. So the game is going to work as follows. It's quite easy. Okay, so all you have to do, you will all be asked a series of questions based off your group dynamics to backstage antics. These questions will be severely personal and will be revealing and could compromise ticket sales for your gig. You can choose to answer all of them. Sorry. You can choose to answer all of them. But if there is a particular question you would rather not answer, you may plead the fifth. You see what we did there? You're most welcome. And you get a free pass to do that. Remember, there will be a significant punishment for pleading the fifth because that means that you don't want to say anything, but you're going to have to sing something. So that's going to be great. I can't wait. All right? And the thing is, Alex is a bassist. He's got the best voice. Have you ever heard Alex's voice, right? He's been hiding his voice. Anyway, let's all do this. Okay, I got my first question. First question is, I'd like to know, let's ask Alex. Who's the perfectionist in the group when it comes to rehearsals? See, a nice, easy one.
Okay. It must be David Jacobs.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
David, how do you feel about him throwing you under the bus like that, being a perfectionist?
No, I actually agree with him, but I'm a bit disappointed we just put that out there.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about this thing. You thought that was, I mean, that was one of the easier questions, right? Trust me, the question, if I look at all my questions that I wrote down, I wrote these down last night. I've got questions about global warming. I've got questions, oh, this is going to be great. Government of national unities in here. Oh, it's going to be great. Anyway, let me ask, let's ask David something. I'm going to, Alex, here, this David, I'll ask you. Which song from your repertoire do you secretly, like, actually don't like? Personally,
Whew, just one.
Was there more?
Okay.
No, I just want to know, like, because you can play anything, but is there a song that you'll be like, yeah, I have to play this again? Like, the crowd loves it, but I don't smack it. I want to know what that is.
Look, it's not because I don't like the song. It's just that we played it.
Just say it.
It's just we played it so many times over and over at every gig. So it's gotta be. It's got to be Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell.
Yeah.
Do you know that you just got cancelled?
They're talking about the song
Kevin
on the
Campbell.
album.
No, the repertoire.
Can we talk after? I'm very worried about you.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'd like to know something from you. Marvin,
Yeah.
I would like to know
Yeah.
what is the most bizarre backstage ritual that you have before a gig?
I just go silent.
You
I
go
don't-
silent?
Yeah. My wife knows this as well.
Really?
I don't talk to nobody. If somebody talk to me, it's cool. But if I don't speak to you, don't think yeah.
Okay, so you just go quiet.
Yeah,
Like
I
you're
just
usually
go-
a charming talker, but then it's like,
Overall.
what did I do to
Yeah,
him?
it's like,
Okay, I
is this
got you.
really him? Yeah.
Okay, the questions are going to be significantly more difficult as we go along. Okay, I'm so sorry about this, but this is going to have to happen. As I said, I wrote these down. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's do a bit of creativity. All right, on let's just say you get stuck on an island as the perfect fifth group, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to know who is the person that's going to survive the longest and why.
Ooh.
Are you going to say David again? You're going to say David again? Yeah.
I think Ryan would last the longest.
I need to know why Ryan lost longest.
Ryan is a mechanic.
What is
he-
a mechanic going to do on a deserted island in the middle of the Pacific with only a coconut to work with? What is he
I
going to
think
do?
he'll figure a way out
Really?
like a fire or something.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, okay, that's fine. All right, David, I'm sorry, you just landed on a question here.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Tell me something, right? Who in the group has the most interaction in their DMs? You can plead the fifth, or you can answer. Excuse me.
I don't think I should.
No. This is you can. If you plead the fifth, you got to sing.
I think it's.
I love how awkward this is. You see, this is why we do live TV, ladies and gentlemen. It happens like this.
Okay.
Right.
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, man.
You just destroyed his entire. If there was a relationship, it's gone now. I'm sorry, Marvin.
Yes.
I have to ask you the last one because it's like I wanted to do this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Give it to me,
tell me something. So, is there anybody in Perfect Fifth that you actually secretly don't like, based on something?
Ooh, tough.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, you better sing.
You have to sing.
You better sing.
No.
Oh, you know what? Actually, sing the person's name that you don't like. That's a lovely one.
No, I'm just kidding.
Can you
I'm just
imagine?
kidding.
No,
I love
okay.
all my.
You love all of
guys.
them?
I love all my guys.
The question was, who do you not like, though?
No, I love. I love
you
all
sure?
I
of
love
them.
the
Yeah.
leaves.
So you can't
100%.
actually answer that?
I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is terribly diplomatic. There was about to be a reality TV show on that whole thing that happened on Expresso that one morning, the breakout, but it's okay. That's fine. 29 November, Young Blood. If you want to see more drama on stage, but the good stuff in a collaborative album, this is a little precursor. They'd love for you to be there. Cricket has got your tickets, and you'll see some awesome talents on that stage. So make sure you stand by for that. This is your feel-good breakfast show. We don't play the fifth. We play Perfect Fifth.
Oh, perfect time to move into the news. A shocking story just breaking. Yes, it seems it has been confirmed that Alex receives the most DMs in the perfect fifth. But don't worry, after an exhaustive investigation, he has been found to have good morals and a strong character. Now, let's dive right into our actual news headlines this morning. And we start here in South Africa, where officials from the Department of Transport have confirmed that the N2 near Amanzimtoti will likely reopen within 3 weeks, which is great news. Obviously, the route was closed earlier this month after heavy rains caused part of a bridge over the Umbogwintini River to collapse. This resulted in major traffic disruptions, with motorists diverted at Joyner and Prospecton roads. Deputy Transport Minister Mkhululeko Hlengwa stated that the South African National Roads Agency is working tirelessly to repair the infrastructure, aiming for completion before the busy festive season. Now, on to a narrative that gets ever darker. 9 grade 5 pupils from Imikaya Primary School in KwaNongqaba, Mossel Bay, were rushed to hospital after eating chips from a local spaza shop. Now, the children, who suffered severe stomach cramps as part of a growing number of foodborne illness cases across South Africa, with now nearly 900 children affected since September. The Garden Route District Municipality has now confirmed the incident, and an investigation is underway to determine the cause. Authorities are closely monitoring the situation as more cases of food contamination emerge across the country. Please be vigilant in your own community. Now, we cast a wider gaze on the international front. Ukraine has used US-supplied longer-range missiles to strike Russian territory for the first time, just 1 day after Washington approved such attacks. So Russia's defense ministry reported shooting down 5 missiles, with one causing a fire at a military facility. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov accused Washington of escalating the conflict, stating that without US support, these high-tech missiles couldn't be used. Meanwhile, the Kremlin updated its nuclear doctrine, declaring it would consider an attack from a non-nuclear state supported by a nuclear power as a joint assault on Russia. You can ruminate on that a moment. As we move on to a story slightly closer to home, plastic waste flowing into the Ruzizi hydroelectric dam in eastern Congo is now causing regular power cuts in major cities, disrupting businesses. So located at the south end of Lake Kivu, the dam supplies electricity to Bukavu and the surrounding areas. And the issue has been worsened by increased plastic use and poor waste management. Heavy rainfall washes debris, including bottles and jerry cans, from the mountains down into the lake, blocking the dam's machinery. Despite daily cleaning efforts, plastic accumulation continues to cause significant outages. Now let's round off with yet another incredible milestone for a truly remarkable artist. Wits Art Museum and BMW have now joined forces to honor the incredible Dr. Esther Mahlangu, South Africa's Ndebele art queen, bar none, with a spectacular exhibition celebrating her vibrant artistry and history. So this one features over 100 international artworks, highlights including her iconic BMW art car, probably priceless now, painted mannequins and collaborative pieces in collaboration with the likes of Tata Madiba himself. Mahlangu's journey from clay soil and chicken feathers to global acclaim reflects her unwavering passion for art as a calling. And in 1991, she became the first African and woman to paint a BMW art car. And it stands alone, standing alongside legends like Andy Warhol and David Hockney. Wow. So the exhibition is more than just a tribute. It's a celebration of Mahlangu's enduring legacy, inspiring generations to embrace the beauty of culture and creativity, and of course, where we come from. Absolutely love that. That's where we round off our news. Let's dip into the sport.
Thanks, G. Let's take a look at your sporting action. Jaden and Jordan Hendrickse will make history as the 36th set of Springbok brothers pairing at halfback for the Springboks' final test of the season against Wales on Saturday at Cardiff's Principality Stadium. Now, the Hendrickse brothers are the first sibling duo to play together since Dan and Robert du Preez in 2018, and the first to start since Yanni and Bismarck du Plessis in 2015. Loose forward Cameron Honeycomb is set to debut from the bench in a match 23 featuring 7 changes from the side that beat England 29-20. On to cricket. Red Ball head coach Chutney has named a 14-player squad for the Proteas two-match test series against Sri Lanka starting 27 November in Durban. Captain Themba Bavuma returns from injury, joined by Marco Jansen and Gerald Coetzee. Kagiso Rabada and spinners Keshav Maharaj and Senoran Muthusamy bolster the lineup as the Proteas chase ICC World Test Championship glory. On to footy. Just last night, Bafana ended their 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualification. That's their campaign on a high, of course, defending South Sudan 3-0, or defeating South Sudan 3-0 at the Cape Town Stadium. Now, goals from Ikram Reyners and Patrick Maswangwani, as well as Tebogo Mokoena, secured Bafana top spot in Group K. That is ahead of Uganda, who also qualified with a 1-0 win over Congo. And tennis. Rafael Nadal's legendary tennis career concluded on Tuesday as the Netherlands ousted Spain 2-1 in the Davis Cup quarter-finals. The 38-year-old, a 22-time Grand Slam champion, fell 6-4, 6-4 to Botic van der Zandschulp in the opening singles match. Carlos Alcaraz leveled the tie with a 7-6, 6-3 win over Talon Griekspoor, but van der Zandschulp and Wesley Koolhof triumphed in the double deciders, defeating Spain 7-6 and 7-6. The Dutch advanced to face Canada or Germany in the semi-finals. But what a career Rafa Nadal has had. That is it for your sporting action for now. Another update in 1 hour. Let's take a first look at your traffic details. Here's G.
Thank you so much, young man. Let's start up in Midrand. Always a bit of a tense spot. Gauteng delays are expected for motorists making use of the N1 southbound route. That's between Olifantsfontein Road and Brakfontein interchange. Always busy, and this due to massive congestion. As you can see, please maintain a safe following distance or use another route if you can. Let's move down to the mother city in Brackenfell in Cape Town. Excuse me, there's congestion south of the N7 at the N1 inbound ramp. That's causing minor delays at this point. Allow for some added travel time to your morning commute, and please, as always, drive safely. Let's get into the weather. The storms are coming. The South African Weather Service has issued a major orange level 5 warning for severe thunderstorms expected to cause significant damage to settlements and infrastructure along the Wild Coast and in the Eastern Cape interior later today. A yellow level 2 warning has now been issued for severe thunderstorms in the northern Eastern Cape and southern KwaZulu-Natal. Then additionally, a yellow level 3 warning covers the Witzenberg, Breda Valley, Langeberg municipalities as well, and then the Overberg district in the Western Cape, where heavy rains, some small hail and excessive lightning are expected. So we really are in for a day. Then added to that, extremely high fire danger conditions are forecast for the southern Northern Cape areas as well. Also a little congestion in my throat this morning. Or maybe this will open up all the airwaves and our minds and our vision for the day. Let's take a look at our sunrise view. This is how you start your day. Take a deep breath and soak it all up. Jan from Carletonville, thank you so much. Or Jan from Carletonville, thank you so much for sharing how you wake up with us every day. Please drop us a note and send us your views, 0634088863. We'd love to see your sunrise picture. But right now, we'd love to get into those temperatures. You know, a bit of crazy weather across the country. Let's see how it's going to affect our temperatures.
lovely temperatures across South Africa. Make sure you put on that sunscreen, please, and get yourself ready for a new season. And maybe you could enter a season as a millionaire. Match your 6 lucky numbers and play Lotto. Lotto plus 1 and Lotto plus 2 for 52 million rand in total estimated jackpots. That's this Wednesday, today. That's right, play Lotto for an estimated 19 million rand. Lotto plus 1, that is for 23 million rand. And Lotto plus 2 for 10 million rand today. Buy your tickets now in store. nationallottery.co.za. That's the website. The mobile app works perfectly. Cell phone banking even better, or maybe simply dialing star 120 star 7529 hash. That is for USSD. And if you missed out on all of that, maybe it is too fast for you, don't worry. All of the details on our social media pages. So go check them out and make sure to get yourself in the running to win when you play Lotto, Lotto plus 1 and Lotto plus 2 for 52 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. So play now and good luck.
And I'm going to apologize to whoever won the big money in the Powerball yesterday. I took 25 bucks from you. I took 25 in Powerball yesterday. I'm going to ride that wave all week. Now, we are riding a wave this morning. It's kind of a Mediterranean wave of culinary delights. Having a let back in studio for, it's been far too long, has been amazing. She is helping us whip up the most delicious Mediterranean menu. And we now move from our Hake burgers onto, I don't even know how to describe this, a lemon explosion, an avalanche of lemon, a celebration of lemon. It is an exquisite dessert, and we'll give you the play-by-play in the culinary hotline in just a moment. Stick around.
A whole season ahead, a myriad of possibilities.
ABSA, official banking partner of the Premier League.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, welcome back, you beauties. Yes, this is the culinary hotline. Bling! Zing, zing, zing. I love it. We'll go a higher octave next week. But we've got the amazing Alecha. She's wowed us with her crispy panko olives. massive, massive win. I think you're going to do them weekly. Delicious, fresh Hake burger, 2 dishes, perfect for any Mediterranean feast. I think perfect for our climates. Now, to wrap up our menu, we are finishing off with a zesty treat. It's quick, it's easy, and it is bursting with flavor. And if you have any questions for Chef Alette, this is your time. Join in the discussion. Drop us a voice note, 0634088863. She knows everything. You know everything.
I'm not going to say
do,
that, but
'cause
thanks,
you're a woman.
Graham.
You know everything. When it comes to us, you really do. You have got this down. The approach to a Mediterranean menu gives you so many kind of jumping off points.
Yes.
How would you recommend someone approaches this style of cooking for themselves? Because there's so many ways that you can kind of explore.
Yes, like I said previously, Graham, for me, Mediterranean cooking and the Mediterranean lifestyle is all about sharing.
It's
Around the
social,
table, it's abundance, it's social, there's a lot of platter style kind of eating, sitting around a big table, sharing, dipping into the olive oil. There's a lot of that, which makes it such it's like a heartwarming type of experience, right?
A lot of seafood.
Lots of seafood.
A lot of fresh fish, because we have access to that. Use it.
Absolutely. So that's Mediterranean eating for me, and also there's a lot of healthy eating that goes with it, right? Like the fresh, like the olive oils and the beautiful tomatoes and the olives. So I feel like the Mediterranean lifestyle kind of lends itself to living a lot longer.
No, 100%. And living down here, because we get amazing produce, we know where it comes from, and I think that's the way, having recently returned from Barcelona, where they've got some of the best produce in the world, some of the best farming practices in the world.
That's right.
I kept thinking to myself, man, I wish a South African chef had cooked that, because we understand the value of these ingredients. So I get that.
We do.
Lest we forget, we are rounding off our little Mediterranean menu with something that is beautiful and delicate and really simple. So talk me through different.
Yes.
Talk me through our zesty celebration here.
So basically, I mean, in South Africa, we love to finish our meals with something creamy. Like we love our ice cream, don't we?
Yeah.
So I thought, let's do something a little bit different, and everyone might not love it because it is a tad different. So it's a combination of beautiful ice-cold vanilla ice cream, and then we do something that is slightly unheard of, and we add a lemon-infused olive oil.
Oh,
just
get out of town.
a touch.
Wow.
And that oiliness and cuts through the cream of the ice cream, and it kind of like gives you this well-rounded kind of mouthfeel.
The lemon kind of undertone there as well.
That's it. So just not too much, just a little drizzle of that.
It looks beautiful.
Yes. And then what we do is we make a little bit of lemon zest.
But I love this because it's not overkill. And bearing in mind, you've probably taken in a lot of different flavors. Your palate is well spent by this stage of an evening. So just to hammer it with a shotgun of sugar is silly when you've got the nuance of these kind of flavors. And that's when you introduce a salty or a little bit of umami with your sweet. It just changes the game.
A little bit of molten sea salt on top, just a touch. So now you have the sweet, you've got the salty, you've got the zinginess of the lemon, and then just to finish it, to cut through that lemon olive oil, just a little squeeze of fresh lemon, and that is that.
It is beautiful. It's almost so amazing. It could be almost Italian in its dessert
It's got a bit of an Italian vibe to it.
It's got a bit of a sneaky Italian
but with the olive oil, I feel like we can call it Mediterranean.
No, completely. But it's that collaborative kind of spirit of combining different flavors in a beautiful way, letting the produce speak for itself, let it do what it does. And olive oil, if you can include that in everything that you eat, honestly, you will add another 5-10 years to your life.
Definitely.
Just from an inflammation perspective. Okay, so this is amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. I think our full menu let's put this little guy over here. You've made me feel like $1 million today. So I'm gonna take you there, because we are, well, I say we are giving away 52 million. There is the small matter of 52 million up for grabs in Lotto, the jackpot today. What would you spend that money on in your current phase of your life?
52 mil.
52 million. And I know you make a lot now because you're a boss lady.
No, not at all.
But,
wow. I guess I would probably give back to my husband, who does everything for the fam, and I will, I don't know, I'll buy us a house, and I'll buy him the car he really wants, and I'll buy a lot of Lego for my kids.
Sure, you could
and then
buy a lot of Lego.
And I might go on a few holidays.
Where?
To the Mediterranean.
To Greece? To every island
go
in Greece.
to Cyprus, go to Greece. Yes, I think, and then I'll definitely give back a little bit.
I love that. No, you don't have to say that, okay?
No, that's what I definitely will.
Well, we're going to give back right now to someone who thoroughly deserves this, because he's just so wonderful, and he constantly gives to everyone around him, Mr. Carl Wasty. You can't look that Mediterranean today and not.
But I actually I look very Mediterranean
You
today.
look-
That's it, eh? Yeah.
Perfect. I didn't get the
Ticares.
brief, man. Have a little taste of that, my friend. See if you can
Hold on,
figure
what
out.
is it?
I'm not going
what
to
is
tell
it
you.
in
I
here?
want you to try to figure it out
Special
for yourself.
ingredients.
There
Yeah,
is
this
a
is
very
great.
special ingredient in there.
Oh. My ex tried this. Dua Lipa.
Oh, well, really? But that's not the reason why she became your ex, though. No.
Well, I had to keep my options
It's
open.
the straw
I'm just saying-
that
no,
broke the
but
camel's
this
back.
is, you know what? I've tried this
Interesting, eh?
before when that little clip went viral.
We
No, no.
made it viral.
No, yeah, of course you did. Yeah. Well, you made it viral. This is delicious. You know what I like about it? I like the fact that the olive oil provides a certain. There's a great, like a mouthfeel to it.
Yeah.
And then that citrus that cuts through that takes away some of that sort of coin sweetness or like creaminess as well. So you get a good balance all around. So well done.
Thank you.
And of course, you added the zest, natural oils coming through from there as
There
well.
we go.
Good thing on the palate as well as the nose. Also, I mean, I can describe everything.
How much should we charge for it?
Also
in our
the
little
salt.
restaurant.
Yeah.
The salt,
Yes.
it's accentuating the sweet flavor. Also
Okay.
lifting the entire dish, creating
Every
a beautiful
nut.
balance. And then even the way that you've prepared the glass, the way the sand has been melted down
Yes.
beautifully to create this
Yes.
glass.
I worked all night.
I'm very, very happy with this.
Thank
well
you
done.
very much.
And the spoon, did you like the craftsmanship?
Hold on, let me just.
You might have to dip it again.
This is hold on. This is coated metal, scrap metal, but it's coated. That's the most important. No, I'm kidding. This is great. Honestly, this is really, really delicious, and I'd highly
refreshing.
recommend for summer. And I can't stop eating it.
Hey, but perfect for South African summer. If you're going to do festive in SA, do it like this.
Yes.
Hopefully this has inspired you to look at your festive table in a completely different way, because you can create meals that create the social moment. Don't hide away in the kitchen. Be out there enjoying. Let people dive in, express their personality with a little bit more. 2.0. So now that we've got the menu kind of sorted, I think we need some Christmas decorating tips. And of course, with our studio looking as beautiful
Yes,
as it
we do.
is, I think we are perfectly positioned to do that.
We're going to have to do that. It's important. Sorry, I'm still eating. What else do we have?
What are we going to call this? What is their name officially? What can you call it?
A lemon burst.
Lemon burst. I
Lemon
absolutely
burst.
love that.
Also, we've got some entertainment news coming up as well. We've got like our top 3 that we want to share with you. That's going to be great. But in the interim, I'm going to finish my lemon burst. You go grab yourself
You had about 5
a lemon burst of your own, and we'll be right back in the next couple of minutes. Thank you.
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code EXPRESSO for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
You're on your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3. And my lovely, this morning, we get to chat to some peeps who are celebrating a big number. Yes, I'm talking about DeWalt. And we know that they are the guys who come through and allow not just innovation, but being tough to truly be at the forefront of allowing each and every South African to have the tools they need to do the really tough jobs. And this year, they're celebrating 100 years of genuinely just empowering professionals with the tools that deliver absolute results. And as a pioneer in cordless technology, DeWalt has led the industry with cutting-edge solutions and has allowed the rest of the industry to follow what they are doing here, because they are the industry leaders, but they're also growing at such a rapid rate and truly allowing South Africans to have the power in their hands. That's how I see it. So this morning, we're joined by the DeWalt marketing manager. It is none other than Sanir Nanku. Everyone, let's please welcome Sanir. Yes, Sanir, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Happy to be here with you.
Oh, we are happy to be celebrating with you guys. 100 years is no small feat. But can you talk to us about just the journey and what it's been like for the organization over the last century?
At DeWalt, we specialize in delivering specialized tools that allow tradespeople to tackle the tasks they need to do so with confidence. You know that we're also very relentless in our pursuit of innovation and the development of tools that are safe and effective, and making sure that people on the construction site are always confident and safe in what they do. As we turn 100 years, we're not just looking back at 100 years of excellence. We're actually ready to charge forward to shape the future of construction with cordless technology and tools that will actually improve the economy in construction in South Africa.
Sure. And you guys are really hammering down on the competition, hey? And I say that because, I mean, no one else is celebrating 100 years like you guys are, but a century is really just a milestone of note. And what would you say it means to DeWalt to actually get to this point?
We built a legacy over this 100 years. We've done this with a strong heritage that spans across the globe. In South Africa, we've contributed to the economy to a large scale in the construction sector, making sure that we're able to always add value in that space. So definitely, I think for us, it's about our legacy and our heritage and what we can do, you know, in celebrating this milestone, but also looking ahead in the future and what we can continue doing from our brand.
Beautiful. And of course, you know, just like you said, you guys are part of the economy. Now, talk to me about, you know, where DeWalt fits in, particularly, you know, in South Africa.
DeWalt has service centers based around the country so that businesses can get their tools repaired with minimal tool downtime, reducing the impact on their production costs. Also, we have cordless technology that has actually proven to outperform corded options.
Sure.
So that means that, you know, as leaders in the cordless industry and with tools that are safer and more empowered, we're actually able to contribute to growth in the construction industry in South Africa in a way that's meaningful, relevant for our economy, and in a safe way too.
We've seen exciting things in terms of deals and all these different things that you're doing in store and on billboards. Tell us more about how we're celebrating the milestone.
So as we are, you know, celebrating this milestone, we wanted to make sure that we give our end users more promotions, more innovation, more events, and more activations. One important segment of this entire more aspect as we celebrate 100 years is a 100-year competition. So users can go into store, buy a DeWalt product, scan the QR code, and enter online. They can also follow us on our social media pages and have a look at the different kinds of activations that are coming up and take part in those things.
Amazing. I love that. So anyone is free to come and be a part of it?
Absolutely.
Oh, beautiful. Sanir, you're speaking our language. Thank you very much. And well done to you guys again. Congratulations on 100 years. And here's to just going stronger and stronger.
Thank you.
Thank you. My friend, it is DeWalt coming through and saying they got your back when it comes to all the tools that you need to 100% be handy, but also making sure that you indeed have the effective tools. And I also am excited because they have a competition just for you. Listen properly. You could be a part of celebrating this 100-year milestone, and all you've got to do is head over to our social media pages on Expresso. And my friend, you just need to tell us, why would you choose DeWalt tools for your toughest project? I mean, I think we all know, you know what I mean, because they're the best. But we want your reason as well. Go ahead and tell us. And just like that, you could be winning a DeWalt 100-year hamper with 20,000 rand. Did you hear that properly? 20,000 rand. So go and enter, and let's be a part of celebrating 100 years of DeWalt right here on Expresso.
We might be the ones turning 100, but it's you we're celebrating. To whatever the future holds, we say, bring it on. Guaranteed tough.
Oh man, now that we've got the equipment, it's time to get busy. Let's roll up our sleeves for another episode of Handy Heroes.
Now the experts at Paint Centre Highlands North in JHB are back with a top DIY tip session and of course painting hacks to make tackling your next project quick and easy.
Powered by Plascon, today's handy heroes come from Paint Centre in Highlands North, Johannesburg, a paint expert store and member of Paint Club.
This particular store established a way long time ago, I would say 42 years plus. But we joined this Paint Centre group in 2018. That's when we joined the Paint Centre group. What makes me proud about the store, I think it is the service we give to the customers. The one-on-one we do with customers, like talking to customers every day, it makes me proud. I think what makes this store the best hardware, it is the service which we offer to the customers. The relationship which we got with our customers now, it makes it the best hardware store in the area. With the service we get from Plascon and the product range we keep from Plascon, it makes it the best hardware shop to buy all your paints. My favorite Plascon product, I think for all these years I've been here, I'll just pick one, which is the Plascon Double Velvet, which is an inside paint. I had a very good report about that. I've got customers who come to me say, I last painted 15 years ago, I last painted 20 years ago, and the paint is still perfect, the color is still perfect. It hasn't changed. I think that's one of the best products which I can say for inside. Plascon Double Velvet is the best. The advice which I can give you, the best weapon is preparation. Preparation is the best. You have to prepare properly, use the correct products, and you won't go wrong.
Today's Handy Heroes is powered by Plascon Wall and All. Unmatched dirt, stain, water, and fade resistance to keep your walls beautiful for years. Plascon, together, we've got this.
We've got this indeed. Thank you to that amazing team on behalf of all those you've helped. Hopefully, you won't wait another 15, 20 years to see us again, but the paint is that good, you just might. But thank you so much. We need those heroes in our lives.
Of course we do. Now, we want to paint your show with entertainment. Now, the first thing is that a Christmas tree can't just be a Christmas tree.
No.
We need a proper decorator, somebody who's a professional. And we've got Zon Dumini here, who's going to take us through a masterclass of Christmas tree decorating with some of the most amazing items that we've got for you. So please stand by for that. It's going to be festive and amazing. I'm excited.
We know it's going to be festive because Perfect Fifth are going to
Oh.
provide the soundtrack. The lads are here. They're all about the collabs at the moment, and we get to be a part of that. We're actually even adding our own energy, you know? We're feeding this working piece of art, and you get to be a part of that on the other side of this. We'll see you now.
Win a Toyota Corolla Cross 1.8 XS Hybrid with Plascon's 2025 Hybridity Color Forecast Competition. Spend 500 Rand or more on any Plascon products. WhatsApp your receipt, name and ID to this number. T's and C's apply.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Can I sing it? I'm sure I can. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Yes, holiday season is here. It's unfolding. It's time to create an unforgettable ambience in your household or wherever you are. And I have an expert Christmas tree decorating masterclass for you. It's going to lift your mood, fill your heart with joy, and bring Christmas cheer to your home. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, we have an architectural and interior designer. We take Christmas very seriously on this show. We brought in the big guns here. We've got Zahn Dumedy here, who's going to give us a masterclass on how to decorate the humble Christmas tree. Good morning.
Morning, Carl. Merry Christmas.
Yes. Can we say that yet?
I think so. We're getting there, yes.
Okay, well, first and foremost, Christmas tree decorating. I know everybody has their own way of doing it, and bless you. We also don't want to take away from any of your originality, but we want to give you some, I'm going to say tips from an architectural and interior designer, because, you know, form and color, and they're things that we have to consider. So, big question here. I read the study yesterday that people who put up their Christmas tree earlier are generally happier in terms of psychological scores. When is the right time to put up your Christmas tree?
Well, like you say, it's never too early to put up your Christmas tree.
Yes.
I think the question is, why even take it down? Yes. Absolutely.
That's a great idea.
A Christmas tree, I think now's the time. This weekend, if you didn't put it up last weekend, then this weekend is the time to put up your Christmas tree. It's the end of November. It's time.
I love this. Now, let's look at considerations. Now, Christmas trees are very different. They're unique. They showcase a family and your originality. But are there any things to consider when setting up a Christmas tree?
Look, when setting up a Christmas tree, you might use a natural Christmas tree, which... And otherwise, if you're using a faux Christmas tree, which a lot of families do, they get handed down, they can last with the family for a while. I think most important is set it up and fluff it out. So make sure all these branches are really making the tree look full.
That's cool.
And that's really, from an architectural point of view, I think that's important, that there must be no gaps. So spend some time just like fluffing these bristles out and making your tree. That's the base. That's where we're going to start.
And that's a family project as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And I do like I'm going to say the artificial trees in a lot of ways, because I've had a certain situation growing up. There was a natural Christmas tree.
Oh, yes.
And there was still wildlife in it.
Oh, wow.
Like a spinnekop came to visit for Christmas.
Yes, that happened.
And it was beginning to look a lot like a webbed tree everywhere you go. It is crazy. So if I look at trees, remember those traditional, it's got to be red, it's got to be gold. How about silver, tinsel, baubles, on it goes. I'd like to know, what are the fresher trends for this summer's Christmas?
Well, I think that's such a great question. That's what I'm so excited about this Christmas.
Yes.
I think there's such a look towards traditional items. So, you know, we're looking at Christmas decorations now that are so much more traditional than we have in the past.
Okay.
You know, there's the feeling of handmade. I mean, that's soda glass. It's actually about creating and collecting Christmas decorations that are going to last with your family for generations to come. And I really love that. It's got a sustainable angle to it.
Like it.
And it just feels like you can start collecting heirlooms. And that's what I really love about the trends that we're seeing at the moment. We're seeing we're seeing a lot of wooden decorations. So it's kind of have a handmade feeling to them.
I love
Again, the sustainable side of it. So I'm loving where Christmas trees are going at the moment.
We should be decorating together. You're right. Okay,
absolutely.
Can
you help me?
Yes,
I mean, a Christmas tree decoration is a big thing.
Okay, so here's the disclaimer about me decorating a Christmas tree. I can only decorate the lower half.
Okay. I'll
be honest with you. I want to be honest with myself, okay?
I'll take the time.
I'm surprised I'm even on Expresso. I'm supposed to be halfway to the North Pole by now. But anyway, here we go. So I'm going to help you on this side. And also, let's talk about form and the decoration. Because I know that, can we ask that the OCD parents, okay, like, just allow the kids to put the decorations wherever, because I know that later at night you're going to reshuffle them anyway.
Exactly. It's such an important point.
Right?
We can reshuffle. And talking about your kids, you know what I really think is amazing at the moment, and should really be embraced, is that kids bring artworks home and, you know, they've made Christmas decorations at school.
Yes.
Hang them up. This is the thing. The tree needs to express you. It needs to express your family. It needs to express your traditions. And that's what we're really seeing, you know. There's so many different textures. We've got these beautiful, I mean, look at this one. It's like this beautiful paper, like origami kind of a bauble. You know, we're seeing felt.
Hello.
And this can really be mixed in with a bit of paper mache from school. You can see how that can really work.
Where did you find this one? This is great. Okay, cool. I need to get that. See, now I need to know
Also,
where to
it's
put it.
about spreading it all out. So just, you know, find the gap.
Okay, this is great.
I don't know how this is gonna. I'm doing the high ones. Okay.
Yes, please. I told you. Let me take the bottom half sorted. You know, and when it comes to having a cohesive decorating pattern, any tips and tricks on that as well? Because I know that some people love. Or how about this, right? Is tinsel actually necessary if you have so many of these beautiful things that could be covered by the tinsel? Big controversial question, but I can ask you.
So speaking of trends again, it's a good question, Carl. You know, we're seeing things go two ways. Some people are going very minimalist. And when they're doing minimalist, they're using the most beautiful lights.
Yes.
You know, we've got lights at the moment that are on offer at Woolworths, for instance, where they're actually more than just the LED light, but they've got, you know, they've got character to them. And some people are just flooding their trees in lights and doing a very minimalist, very kind of a sleek-looking tree.
Yes.
What we're doing at the moment has a lot more texture. We're talking about heirlooms, collecting. I think another interesting thing as well when you talk about Christmas tree decor and how things can be different is that everyone has their own style. But something that I think is so great for season is also to gift Christmas tree decorations to a hostess.
Yes.
Like you often take flowers and stuff, but just taking a small decoration to a hostess and kind of hanging that memory on her tree is really a special thing to do. Or a host, you know, for a summer braai, just take a bauble with you, you know.
I mean, how cute is this little thing?
And that's how you add memory to your tree, you know, so you kind of solidify memory. I think it's
fantastic.
Yeah, there's some beautiful, I mean, these soda glass ones, especially when you put them at a light. I think also when you position these glitter baubles at a light, it kind of adds more radiance and all sorts to
I
the tree.
love that. Zon, this has been a masterclass of note, though, and I'm loving the considerations, and I'm also loving the fact that you're open enough to, you know, give us that originality from every family, which is so powerful. So I believe that you deserve the best Christmas ever. And a Christmas where the details will actually make the difference. And you can get all of these amazing decorations. You can get them from Woolies. They are available to you, so please shop in-store, online, on the app. It doesn't come with a Zon, though, I know, but don't worry. We'll try and throw that in next Christmas. But please keep on decorating. And I think what you said was the most powerful thing. It's never too early to put up your Christmas tree. In fact, this is your sign to do it today. Thank you, Zon.
Pleasure, Carl.
And yes, I promise next Christmas we'll have some less vertically challenged Christmas trees in our studio. What do you mean? What do you just for aesthetics, man? Well, we move from the aesthetics to the auditory right now for an absolute treat. The perfect fifth are here, and we love them. Why? Because they're all about the collab, and they're about to bring us something unforgettable. It's inevitable, really.
Something to tell you, but I can find it in your heart to let you know how I feel. Falling in love ain't easy because it's so unapproachable. You can't deny it, I know you want me. Our love is inevitable, 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 inevitable. Something, baby, what you waiting for? We can't be wasting time no more, cause we don't know what tomorrow holds. You can't deny it, baby. Our love is inevitable, 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 inevitable.
take a bow. They ain't going anywhere. The Perfect Fifth SA are here, and they are here for you. Or for us a little bit this morning. And here for each other, but mainly here for you guys. And then, of course, we've got the small matter of entertainment news to delve into in just a moment. Some big stories breaking in South Africa. We'll delve into those in just a moment and continue all the festivities. We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, and it's time to delve into the world of entertainment news, and it starts right now with a bit of entertainment that's of the sporty nature.
Sporting and not so sporting, actually, when you consider the tough draw this young man has had. Damian Willemse obviously been ruled out of the outgoing tour completely now with a groin injury. And it seems, thankfully, that he is coming to terms with his new reality. And he took to Instagram to say this, and I'm going to read it out because it speaks volumes about the kind of man that he is. As I reflect on the past 2 weeks post my surgery, coming to terms with my reality hasn't been easy. But the new find perspective it's given me has been immeasurable. I'm filled with nothing but gratitude, reflecting on how lucky I truly am. Rising back at, or being back at school, learning, being exposed to different ideas has given me a newfound motivation to keep treading forward regardless of the hurdles and challenges that life throws at me. Realizing the hurt, pain, and feeling vulnerable is part of what makes life truly special, and embracing these challenges is often where us as humans, human beings, find some of our truest peace, and these moments give us an opportunity to find our deepest strengths in God. I love the fact that he has taken the opportunity, taken something that would have been devastating and turned it into an opportunity. But he's missed every test, I think 10 tests this year. He had the finger injury, coming into the groin injury now. It must be devastating if you think of where he was in his arc coming out of the World Cup, how vitally important he is, our utility back, and to not have him on this tour. Obviously, it gives Cameron Honeycomb a chance to step into the fold, but heartbreaking for the guy, man.
You know what? I love Damian Willemse just in general. But the thing is, he's got so many avenues. So while he incubates and recovers, I do believe that he's got so many places to pivot. He's fashionable. He's educated. He can give back to the community. So I think that sometimes there's collateral beauty in injury, where you get a chance to pause and do some other things, which is important for many sports people, because after the injuries, you need to do something. This is the platform to do it.
Well, sitting with Amy and Stephen Kitsoff, obviously, Stephen, we love you guys. All the best for what you are going through right now as well. But he's launched a business. He's launched a beer. He's used the opportunity to really get out there. And maybe there is that secret recipe here for sportsmen moving into that next phase. But just we're sending you nothing but love and good vibes, Damien. We love you guys.
Of course. Another story coming your way. This is more of an international story. Megan Good and Jonathan Majors, formerly Kang the Conqueror in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, recently announced that they are engaged after 1 year of being together at the Ebony Power 100 Gala in Los Angeles. The two met at the same event several years ago before formally announcing their relationship in May 2023. Lots of love and blessings to both of them.
Yeah, man, he's had a bit of a trying time of late.
Very much so,
But what I liked about his arc, he took it on the chin. He did the work that he was required to do. And he, I don't want to say he embraced it, but he faced it.
Yep.
So kudos to him. So hopefully this is a new season in both of their lives and one that's just filled with love and happiness.
Of course.
Absolutely love that. And then good news if you're a comic fan, because he is one of the best. In fact, one of the most respected within the field. I'm talking about a comedian named Jim Jeffries. He is set to bring his Give Them What They Want comedy tour to South Africa, to Cape Town and Pretoria. And yes, I assume he'll give us what we want.
He is dry. Honestly, I thought I was dry, and then Jim Jeffries is there. He's amazing. He actually makes dry, not eye rolling. It's like actually very, very talented. The tour began in 2022 and has made stops in Asia, Europe, and North America. And now the motherland gets its taste of this talent. It's all set to take place in Cape Town. That'll be tomorrow at Grand Arena, Grand West, and then Sunbet Arena, Times Square in Pretoria. That'll be on Friday. Tickets available at Ticketmaster or on jimjeffries.com.
Yeah, just calibrate your brain, pre-calibrate your brain, because it's going to be hectic. Because he is awesome, like fossilized to dry. Okay,
that's correct.
But I love the fact that I think this ilk of acts are choosing to make South Africa part of their global tour. So we love you, man. Jim, come and have a whole lot of fun.
Of course. And can we, after that entertainment news, give you some more entertainment in the form of Perfect Fifth SA gig coming up 29 November, so make sure you don't miss it. They are now joined by a super talent who's been overseas but finally comes home for a performance, and a little touch of the collab album too coming away from Perfect Fifth SA. This man is called Joe Truman. He's going to lead this next one because this one is filled with so much love.
Oh, na, na, na. Oh, na, na, na. Oh. No lies, I see the truth in your eyes. No more hiding, there's no disguise. A mask won't hide who you are inside. See the truth, we'll always find a way to shine. It's your love and you can't deny. If you recognize it's real, understanding what you feel is easy. I see that love is all around. It's in the air. If you feel it, won't you share it now? You know there's so much love to share. So much love to share. And so much love to share, like a natural mystic, it's in the air. There's so much love to share. There's so much love to share.
Absolutely incredible stuff, though, and more performances coming your way. But let's wrap up your news in your Feel Good Breakfast Show, starting nationally. Water and Sanitation Deputy Minister David Mahlobo assured the public that South Africa will not run out of water, with plans to build more dams in place. He acknowledged challenges from aging infrastructure and leaking pipes, contributing to water issues. Addressing delegates at the Next Generation Water Efficient Sanitation Technologies Investment Summit, Mahlobo emphasized that while provinces like Gauteng face water challenges, taps will not run dry by 2030. The Water Research Commission highlighted the pressure from population growth and informal settlements, stressing the need for upgraded infrastructure. Now, officials from the Department of Transport have confirmed that the N2 near Amanzimtoti will likely reopen within 3 weeks. The route was closed earlier this month after heavy rains caused part of a bridge over the Ibongintwini River to collapse. This resulted in major traffic disruptions, with motorists diverted at Joyner and Prospecton roads. Deputy Transport Minister Mhluleko Mhlengwa stated that the South African National Roads Agency is working tirelessly to repair the infrastructure, aiming for completion before the busy festive season. Now on to international news. Abdirahman Mohammed Abdullahi, known as Ido, has won Somaliland's presidential election with 64% of the vote. The 69-year-old former Speaker of the Parliament became the region's 6th president since it declared independence from Somalia in 1991. Iro defeated incumbent Musa Abdi Bihi. The election, originally set for late 2022, was observed by diplomats from 9 European countries and the US. Despite Somaliland's stability and democratic elections, it remains unrecognized internationally, though it holds strategic importance near the Gulf of Aden and the Red Sea. Now, Ukraine has used US-supplied longer-range missiles to strike Russian territory for the first time, just 1 day after Washington approved such attacks. Russia's defense ministry reported shooting down 5 missiles, with one causing a fire at a military facility. Russian foreign minister, that is Sergei Lavrov, accused Washington of escalating the conflict, stating that without US support, these high-tech missiles couldn't be used. Meanwhile, the Kremlin updated its nuclear doctrine, declaring it would consider an attack from a non-nuclear state supported by a nuclear power as a joint assault on Russia. And wrapping up with a brighter bit of news, the Route 81 Durban Motorcycle Club recently roared to life in Amanzimtoti with a heartwarming Bike for Paws event, uniting bikers, animal lovers and wagging tails for a noble cause. Animal lovers and bike enthusiasts gathered for a day of puppy cuddles and one shared mission: helping animals in need. Karan Janish of Blue Bundu Brigade Animal Rescue shared their urgent need to cover a daunting 80,000 Rand vet bill, with hope glimmering as their vet pledged to halve the debt if they can raise 40,000 Rand, leaving them with a target of 32,000 Rand to hit by the 30th of November. Amid hugs, hope and generosity, the day embodied compassion, proving that love, whether on 2 wheels or 4 paws, can change lives. That's it for your news and your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Let's take a last look at your sporting action, and here's Graham.
Thank you so much, my friend. Let's start with some great news for the Hendrickse family. Jaden and Jordan will make history as the 36th set of Springbok brothers pairing at halfback for the Springboks' final test of their season up against Wales, of course, on Saturday at Cardiff's Principality Stadium. So the Hendrickse brothers are the first sibling duo to play together since Dan and Robert Dupree did so in 2018, and the first to start since Yanni and Bismarck du Plessis did it in 2015. What an honour. And then loose forward Cameron Hanekom set to debut from the bench in a match 23 featuring 7 changes from the side that beat England 29-20. Now on to cricket, and Red Ball head coach Shukri Conrad has named a 14-player squad for the Proteas 2-match test series up against Sri Lanka starting on the 27th of this month down in Durbs. Captain Tamba Bavuma, he's back. He returns from injury, joined by Marco Jansen and Joel Coetzee. Then Kagiso Rabada and spinners Keshav Maharaj and Sanuran Mutasai Paisami bolster the lineup as the Proteas chase ICC World Test Championship glory. Now we move on to football, and they've been in stellar form this year. Bafana ended their 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualification campaign on an incredible high, defeating South Sudan 3-0 at the Cape Town Stadium yesterday. Goals from Ikram Reyners, Patrick Maswangani and Tebogo Mokoena, securing Bafana top spot in Group K ahead of Uganda, who also qualified with their 1-0 win over Congo. Now on to an emotional end to an incredible career, but part of another story as well. Rafa Nadal's legendary tennis career concluded yesterday as the Netherlands ousted Spain 2-1 in the Davis Cup quarterfinals. The 38-year-old, a 22-time Grand Slam champion, fell 6-4, 6-4 to Botic van der Zandschulp in the opening singles match. Carlos Alcaraz thankfully leveled the tie with a 7-6, 6-3 win over Talon Griekspoor, but van der Zandschulp and Wesley Koolhof triumphing in the doubles decided to seal the deal, defeating Spain 7-6, 7-6. So that means the Dutch advance to face Canada or Germany in the semi-finals. But what an opportunity to say goodbye to one of the absolute greats of the game. Certainly going to be missed at that level. But that's where we leave our sport for this morning. Let's get an update on the roads.
Let's take a look at your roads, shall we, and get you to work safely. Let's start in Pretoria, Gauteng. Traffic is very slow. That is on the N4 westbound between Proefplaas Interchange and Watermeyer Street. All lanes are open, but please exercise caution when driving and add some extra travel time too. Somerset West Cape Town, there's congestion on the N2 outbound before Victoria. Delays are expected. Please drive carefully when passing through the affected area. And then Bellville in Cape Town as well. Back-to-back traffic is being experienced along the N1 inbound at De Jager ramp, resulting in delays. Please allow for some extra travel time in that area. And don't forget, wherever you're heading, please arrive alive. Slow it down, headlights on, be visible, be predictable, and be safe. Here's your weather. Starting with weather news, the South African Weather Service has issued a major orange level 5 warning for severe thunderstorms expected to cause significant damage to settlements and infrastructure along the Wild Coast and in the Eastern Cape interior. A yellow level 2 warning has been issued for severe thunderstorms in the northern Eastern Cape and the southern KwaZulu-Natal. Additionally, a yellow level 3 warning covers the Witzenberg, Breda Valley, as well as the Langeberg municipalities and the Overberg district in the Western Cape, where heavy rain, small hail and excessive lightning are expected. Extremely high fire danger conditions are forecast for the southern Northern Cape as well. It's time for a sunrise view. Let's wake things up with Chiamo from Johannesburg. Let's take a look and assess what I like about this good symmetry in this picture. It's very bright. Naturally, the season is coming, and it's looking very, very good over there. A lovely day, and thank you for sharing as well. I just hope you know that when you share a bit of a sunrise view or the way you wake up in the morning, I think it's so powerful for us to be connected in that way. Thank you for choosing us. Every single morning, we choose you right back. 0634088863. If you've got a great view, send it our way. And now an idea of what to wear today with your temperatures across South Africa.
In Uppington, thinking of you today, Now, I'm hopefully manifesting for you today, because if you match your 6 lucky numbers and play Lotto, Lotto Plus 1 and Lotto Plus 2, there is 52 million rand in total estimated jackpots up for grabs today. So please play your game. Play Lotto for an estimated 19 million, then Lotto Plus 1 for 23 million, Lotto Plus 2 for an added 10 million rand today. Just go for the full spread. Buy your tickets now. Do it with a smile in store. You can go online, nationallottery.co.za. You can go onto their mobile app. You can use your own cell phone banking platform, or you can dial *120 *7529 hash for USSD. Doesn't matter how you do it, just to do it. And we'll keep those details up on all of our social media pages. So you've got no excuses. Just please make sure you put yourself in the running to win when you play Lotto, Lotto Plus 1 and Lotto Plus 2 for 52 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. Good luck.
You know, we're very serious about festive food. As you can see, I'm frowning right now. I have the most serious people possible who will be talking about festive food. No, these are not comedians, not at all. These are real-life festive foodies. And as you can see by their serious faces, look at Lebo's face over there. Very, very serious. Vafa's face, not even a smile, not even a joke in sight. And this one over here, this face is basically the DIY of a resting food face. So make sure that you focus up, because we are going to give you all that you need with festive food memories with these serious people in the next couple of minutes. Stay there at your Feel Good Breakfast Show, where we are serious about the festive season.
Dreaming of the perfect night's sleep? One lucky viewer stands to win a queen-size Hybrido Dream base set and memory foam pillow worth 18,000 rand from Restonic. Simply reply to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, X or IG pages and tell us, if you could give your bedroom a makeover for the best sleep experience, which iDream mattress would you pick? iDream Whisper, iDream Zonal Comfort, Hybrido Dream or iDream Zonal Plush, and why? Remember the hashtag Power of Sleep. Competition closes 26 November. T's and C's apply.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And they say that good food is best enjoyed with great company. And I have great company today. Today we got incredible people. They're joining us for the Festive is On Us campaign. We've got Vafa, who is here, fresh from his win at the Savannah Comics Choice Comedy Awards, along with Bings, Bing, Bing, Bing. They call him Bings because of the muscle. And, of course, Anjal from Tiger Brands, who are just here to share a bit more about some of the funnier moments. In fact, a little later, we got Suzal DIY, the funniest chef on the planet, who will be joining us for a lovely glaze ramon, or gammon, up to you, and cheese croquettes. That's coming up later. But for now, we have to focus in and talk to these three amazing people. First and foremost, how's everybody feeling this morning?
Very good.
Welcome.
Good.
No, I'm just happy to meet you. I was saying to you, Vafa, that I just know your stuff, and it's like we knew each other, but we had never met. It's just one of those things. That's what social media does. It's one of those things. But you've just got yourself Sauce of the Year award, courtesy of Mrs. Balls. What does it take to be that saucy?
I think they plan to melt me at some point and just put me in one of the bottles. And I think I taste good. Oh, sorry.
What, sorry?
This is...
Family show. Yes, you say? Yes, that's it. So, well done, hey. It really is great.
No, it's been amazing.
Yeah.
So it was, it's just, I think last year I was nominated for 3 awards.
Yes.
I was unsuccessful for all 3. And then this year, I was nominated for 4 awards, and then one of the awards was the Sauce of the Year. So it was quite a nice journey to finally win an award.
Okay.
So this was among the first comedy awards that I won. Yeah.
Are you suggesting that last year with 3 awards, they have now added awards? The one that
No, I was nominated for 3.
Yes,
I mean,
so
there were more than,
But they added you said 4. You were nominated for, and you won the one this year. So essentially, they've added one so that you
I could win.
They made it design Vafa. They said a sauce. If we look at you, it's sauce.
Exactly. But there was a sauce the previous year, but yeah, different flavor.
This is lovely. But well done, eh? Honestly, you are incredible at what you do. If you ever follow this man on social media, you understand what I'm talking about. Anjal?
Yes.
From Tiger Brands is here.
Come on.
How cool is this? No, I love the fact that Mrs. Balls and comedy, there's a synonymous feeling in that. It's about that feeling around the table, you know, where people are sharing jokes, and now suddenly you are integrated within this concept. So in terms of, you know, Mrs. Balls being part of festive celebrations and a celebration of this talent in South Africa, tell me about those synergies and why this just makes sense.
Well, Mrs. Balls is very much lighthearted, so I think it's really just about bringing your best self to the table.
Yes.
And you don't have to be an expert chef. You know, it's not that deep. You don't have to be that serious.
Yeah.
And it's about great family moments. It's about laughter and humor, and I think that's why the synergy works. You know, so people enjoy the missus, as we call her. Because she brings that cheekiness.
It's our mistress. That's right.
She brings that cheekiness to the table, so yeah.
You know, and I'm really great, and I think this is it's the start of something very unique. It's the start of something quite beautiful that I'm looking forward to, which is very, very important. Bings, you're quiet. Why are you so quiet in the corner there, brother? I've got some questions for you.
Yeah.
So my first question is that given the fact that global warming is a problem in South Africa... No, I'm kidding. It's not like... But just from your side, I do need to ask you about, just in terms of, you know, South African kitchens, you know, Mrs. Balls has been part of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody's got a Mrs. Balls story, and I'm sure it fits into you as well.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Mrs. Balls has been a brand that's been deeply entrenched into the South African cooking culture.
Yes.
The brand has been around for 100 years.
Yeah.
Know, so it's got a strong heritage, you know. If I think of Mrs. Balls, I know myself, it takes me back home. So back home, my gran used to make a lot of sampin beans.
Oh, yes.
There's nothing like a Mrs. Balls with sampin beans. You know, it tastes real good.
No, that's very true, eh? And there's something about Mrs. Balls, is that literally on anything, like just if you want to add something to anything, you do Mrs. Balls. And this is why I'm going to say comedy is important too, because if you add humor to every situation, it becomes infinitely better.
Yeah, 100%. It is that brand that brings humor. It is that brand. And in terms of food, you know, we're all about elevating the plate. So with a bit of flavor, we bring the aroma, we bring the flavor, and your food just tastes great.
Love that. Bings, this is great. By the way, I'm not sure, did Mrs. Balls come out with a protein version? Because I saw I'm checking this guy here. Are you adding protein?
That's a great innovation.
It would be
it's in the pipeline. It's in the pipeline.
For the macros. You know, I get you. I've got on your side. What were you going to say, Baba?
No, exactly the same thing.
You're going to say the protein version?
He told me off air that he puts it into his pre-workout. That just sends him through the roof. Yeah.
Yes, that's it. But that's the new line.
You should try it.
It's called Mrs. Gaines. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. But Mrs. Gaines is the new Tiger Brands. They told me they're going to add that
You're
for
really
beans
good at
only.
your job. You're very good at your job. Yeah.
Fafa, you are great.
You're
I'm not
amazing.
the source of the year, my friend.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm
Yeah,
more
next
the side dish of the year. But that's okay. I'll put Mrs. Balls in that too. Vafa, just in terms of the festive season, tell me about like one dish that will always remind you of this time of the year.
I think, at home, mom cooks two types of chickens. One
Yes.
is chicken in the oven, which is just chicken in the oven. And then the other one is she makes this chicken. I asked her what the name was because I knew I was coming onto the show.
Yes.
It's a mixture of like mayonnaise and Mrs. Ball's chutney. So I was like, what's the name? She's like, you can call it whatever you want.
But I know this mixture.
Yes, and it's amazing, unrivaled. So that really brings a lot of nostalgia. But traditionally, I think when I'm home, I grew up in Mafikeng.
Yeah.
What I'm so used to is like street food, so like your kotas or like your slap chips.
Yes.
And then you go into a place and you want the slap chips, and then with a special sauce, they just chuck every sauce under the planet, and then if Mrs. Ball's in there, it just sends it to a new level.
That's
so
it.
Just like I think you're just eating sauce with a little bit of chips, like that's, and then you put it in bread.
I know what you're talking about. Because the only identifiable thing is Mrs. Balls, because everything is in a plastic bottle. They're just doing
exactly,
this.
Exactly,
and then
exactly.
Mrs. Balls. And I get you.
And then with like a little label, and somebody has scribbled something on it, you can't read what it is. And it
it was from last year.
And my mom hates it. She's like, come and eat real food, and we're just there drowning in sauce.
That's the thing, man. It just makes sense. And then, Anjal, just in terms of, let's just say one dish that reminds you of the festive.
Bobotie.
Mrs. Balls and Bobotie, that is like, come on.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's just a classic pairing, yeah. And it's, warm, heartfelt meals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And then beans, besides samp and beans, what are we thinking? Also besides protein, what is the other thing for you?
Unfortunately, chicken is a source of protein.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and I come from a family that's surrounded by women.
Yeah.
So a lot of aunts, a lot of cousins, sisters.
Yeah.
So back home during December time, we usually do a bit of chicken, marinated with some Mrs. Ball. So definitely reminds me, takes me back home.
This is going to be great. It's going to be a great season. Also to you, Anjal, and Tiger Brands for just bringing out Mrs. Balls in a certain different way. The applications are endless, and I think it's almost like the scaffolding of our lifestyle. Everything that we do, Mrs. Balls is involved. You know, understand? It's honestly, Mrs. Balls has been actually our therapist for years, and that's why I think it's fantastic to have that. So. Now we need to apply. So with Bings and Vafa and you, Anjal, we have somebody very special that's going to be creating a glazed gammon and, of course, some croquettes for us as well. Of course, with a bit of Mrs. Balls attached as well, so stand by.
SA's #1 original chutney.
Number one for a reason. I think all of us have some kind of nostalgic connection to Mrs. Balls. I mean, is it even Bobotie without Mrs. Balls on the plate? I don't think so. And hearing all of those great memories about Mrs. Balls, how it kind of fits into our own history, I've got so many of my own. If you rocked up at boarding school with that level of condiment, you were king for a year, okay? But I love the fact that we can now push the boat out a little bit and get creative. And this next recipe is exactly that. Something completely new, or at least to me. And I cannot wait to see how it turns out. We've got the funny chef and Suzelle DIY. Two queens. Hello, my queens.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you know, I've got an issue, okay? I have a massive issue this morning that there's two of you, and I don't know how to deal with this. To have this much star power and female energy and power in room is not... Are you not intimidated by one another?
No, we're Mrs. Balls. Oh! She's so stunning. We are already BFFEs forever.
Of
and
course.
we are going to be making the most stunning recipe.
BFFEs forever. So is that
That's
forever
right.
and ever?
Yes.
Ever?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Guys, I'm going to try and ignore every silly joke that comes into my head as we create these wonderful balls of joy.
It's going to be difficult.
Here.
You just did it.
What are you talking about?
Well done.
I'm not laughing. I
Okay.
wasn't laughing
I'm
at
not
it.
great.
No,
Okay.
no
That's
one's laughing at
serious,
anything.
guys.
Right
We
there.
are making something... It's a little bit festive because we've got gammon, we've got the glazed gammon, but we are going to let the star ingredient, our Mrs. Balls, shine. Are you up for it, guys?
Yes. I am
Right.
so excited about this.
Okay, do you know what we're doing?
I do. I'm aware.
Okay. Are you aware of
It's
what
like
we do?
I'm very aware of my section.
And my
It's
section.
the way you said, I'm aware, and I'm like, what is this? Are we fighting? I thought we were BFFs.
No, we BFFs forever.
Okay.
And this is my section.
Yeah.
This is the middle section.
Great.
Who's going to do this? I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
it's going to be you. And then this is your section.
And I've got the hot oil section.
Okay.
Maybe we should put somebody else in
I
charge
was
of
about
that
to say, I don't know if
section.
I should be the person, but I am closest to the fire
Let's
hydrant,
cross
so it's
that
okay.
bridge when we get there,
Okay.
mate.
So now I will do the donkey, but I'm here to help you in whatever way you need. So let's start. Suzelle DIY,
Fantastic.
take us through the
So
DIY.
we are making these gorgeous Mrs. Balls glazed.
Get them, girl.
Leftover gammon and potato croquettes. And steal my heart right now because
Out
it's going to
of
be
your
delicious.
chest.
Okay.
It's going to be a little ball of deliciousness.
Yes.
So what we're going to need, guys, is this bowl of, these are boiled potatoes. There's 2 potatoes in here. Okay,
Sure.
we've got our leftover gammon here. This is a really stunning idea for all those leftovers from
Boxing
your festive
Day.
meals. Boxing Day. Oh,
Why are you
You
guys
said
going
that, you
boxing?
said that
It's so
quite
dangerous.
You
We're gonna
did say that
box.
very
Boxing Day.
aggressively.
So, but this is what I'm saying, guys. We need to be creative. This
Yes.
is what I love in life, is we're going to be creative with these leftovers. And this is basic things. This is like a pantry meal. Of
course. Yes.
Potatoes, we've got it. Onion, got it.
Got it.
Cheese. Maybe we have
Sometimes.
it. Sometimes we've got
Sometimes.
cheese.
You can
Nice.
borrow
But look,
it.
mustard, paprika, this is things you got in your cupboard. And then we've got this beautiful leftover gammon. So the first step is we're going to mash this potato.
Okay.
So
Got it.
let's go for it here.
And this is all of your preparation, the hard yards you've spent out there improving people's lives, doing the DIY.
This is it. And what I will say about this potato, guys, I know this is therapeutic, okay?
Really?
I know this, you want to get your stress
But
out
who
here.
are you so angry at that you're
No, I'm not
unleashing
angry.
it on the
I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
There's
I'm
something about
very-
the mother-in-law.
No.
there.
Happiness. Happiness.
I'm not angry, I'm just getting even.
But what I wanted to say when I was trying to say it is that you mustn't overmash your potatoes.
Yes.
You're a chef, you know
Correct,
this.
correct.
Because then the texture is going to be all wrong, guys. We want it to be smooth, but not like so smooth that it doesn't act as a binder anymore. It's the
Okay.
binder in the dish. Okay.
All right, preparation is key. Okay, so as you race through that, I'm gonna shift into another gear here.
Okay.
Right. Then we combine.
Now we're going to combine in with our leftover gammon. How
Okay.
stunning. Okay, now this, guys, you could also, if you don't want to use gammon, if you want to just leave it out, you can. You can maybe even just go with some ham, normal ham if you want to.
Sure. Or any other meats for that matter, like your lamb shanks,
That
whatever
is
the
a
case may
good
be.
point.
Of course, I'm a
Oh,
chef.
Hey,
She's a chef.
She actually
Listen to
does
her,
do
guys.
it for her. Yeah, because
Listen to
sometimes
her.
there isn't any leftover gammon because it was just so good and you
Yeah.
finished it all.
Okay,
Too many visitors also.
Exactly. Maybe at your house, I don't know.
Oh, no, you don't get visitors?
A little bit sad.
Oh,
No,
shame.
I'm going to the UK for Christmas this year, and it's going to be on another level.
Can I give you an idea?
Yes.
Take the Mrs. Balls as gifts.
I will.
Yes.
Because they miss it. They can't
do,
get
eh?
it.
How many
They
do I
can't get
take?
it. Maybe they can.
When will customs
How will
stop
they
me?
allow it? Just try it. I think it's an excellent idea.
I'm going to take an extra bag just
That's
for
the
that.
cheese now.
The cheese.
So I'm
into the
going in
mix.
with the cheese. This is grated cheddar cheese. This is, I think it's a half onion, quarter of an onion. Let's
Yeah.
go in with that. Finely diced, guys. Okay. Here we've got a little bit of salt and pep,
Yeah.
as they say on TikTok.
A little
Salt
bit of
and
pep for your pep.
A little bit of a pep for our step. This is some garlic powder, just for that extra shazam. We've got some beautiful paprika here for a bit of colour and a little bit of extra flavour. And in with a little bit of Dijon.
Dijon.
And you must always say Dijon.
Just carry the extra
Yeah,
Dijon.
Dijon.
I love that. So, okay, so we're going to fast forward now. So you're going to mix that together beautifully, and we're going to move on to our next station, which is the glaze.
The glaze, love it for us. 1, 2. So you forgot this part. It needs
Okay.
to be breadcrumbs. Just take.
Oh, we've got some seasoned breadcrumbs and we've got some beaten egg. And we're going to do that after we've made our little ballies.
And then I can step
And then
in.
you
I
can
love
fry,
it. And
but-
then I'm ready. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So should I start with those balls that are already rolled in the
Perhaps,
meantime?
yes, let's do that.
Just to play my part, because I'm feeling like...
Is your part going to be...
I want to
There you
be
go.
one of the
Right.
BFFEs forever.
Right.
Okay.
I like shaking up my meatballs.
Yeah.
Because I like danger. Okay?
Oh, I was waiting for that pop when it...
Okay, did you got the pop? Okay. So this is Mrs. Balls, guys, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to measure with my eyes because I'm black. My ancestors never fail me.
But no, you can't say things that no one's allowed to respond to
So-
in studio. Come on, man. That's just not fair.
Let's say half a cup, right, of Mrs. Balls.
Okay.
I'm going to just add again. Just
Come
for...
to check.
Yeah, I'm not checking on yours.
No. For my own purposes.
She's
For
learning.
later when I make these later.
Just learning.
I cry
She's just
easy,
learning.
especially on
Okay.
TV. My parents are watching.
So the joy here, Mrs. Ball's original chutney is obviously a versatile condiment. We are proving that with everything that we are making in this amazing studio. And I'm not going to let my beautiful croquettes burn because they are just too good to waste, and the perfect accompaniment for our Mrs. Balls, which is thick, it's fruity, it's chunky, perfect for glazing, like we're going to be using now, for dipping, for spreading. You can just eat it straight if you want, but it adds a beautiful, rich, tangy sweetness to absolutely everything. And there's a reason why it's #1, because it is trusted. It is a classic that is loved by generations, and it brings the perfect taste to every occasion, every meal. You'll start making meals just to have the Mrs. Balls with, I think. Well, that's exactly what we're doing right now. Okay, but that was kind of our brief.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Should I continue?
Finish our glaze.
All right.
Finish our glaze, girl,
So
while
now,
I do these last few.
Mrs. Balls is in there, correct?
Okay.
I'm adding my mustard. I'm going to add some chili flakes. So about tablespoon. Then you're going to balance out that flavors with some honey. If you have maple syrup, go for it.
Bit of sweet, bit of zing.
You know
bit
what I
of
mean?
heat.
So the glazing will make it stick also. It's going to look nice, right?
Beautiful.
And then you just want to cut off, you know, that richness with some zestiness. Okay, I'm just
Sorry,
going to...
I'm just... Sure. We are... Look at this teamwork,
You're really
man.
doing well with that oil.
I know.
I'm impressed.
Surprising myself, even. I'm even making executive decisions here. Okay, so we are fast running out of time. Let's tie this all together. How do we bring the final bits and pieces together? Well, our glaze goes on our spectacular croquettes.
Here's some more. These ones we prepared earlier.
Good.
Do that.
Pop it. Oh, look how gorgeous, eh? This is going to be a crowd pleaser, I know.
It really is, and this is festive eating for me. There's a talking point behind this. There's the opportunity for people to kind of get bespoke. They can put as little or as a lot. Wow.
Look at that glaze.
Unctuousness.
It's
Absolutely
unctuous.
beautiful. Unctuous, hey? I like that. Well, there you have it. A delicious way to transform your leftover festive favorites into a brand new treat that you're going to want to make every week. And don't forget to enter the Festive Is On Us competition, because it is. And you stand a chance of winning your share of 40,000 Rand. It's not yours, Suzelle. It's not your 40,000 Rand. You don't have to give it away. Mrs. Balls has inspired us, so let's be inspired by her. Incredible. You're more than welcome to have a taste.
Okay.
Hey?
Sure.
Should we do this?
Yeah.
Are you just going to go straight?
gonna
There are
be so
knives and
hot.
forks in the...
Me, I'm black.
Again now. Stop saying things I can't respond to.
Oh,
live
this is so
on
nice. You
air.
tried.
I'm fasting. Oh, no, this is my torture. Hey?
This is absolutely nice. The Mrs. Balls brings everything together, right?
You know what I love? It's the sweet and the salty. Oh,
Perfectly
the cheese
balanced.
and the sweet. Perfectly
Hey?
balanced.
I think our croquettes and Mrs. Balls
So
are
Moorish.
BFFEs forever, okay?
And ever.
Absolutely amazing. Enter the competition, win big, and stay glued to the socials, because there is a lot more inspiration to come. Well done, guys.
Yay!
Yay! So good, so good.
Look at them.
I'm going to eat it all up.
Festive is on us with Mrs. Balls. Make every dish a celebration with the unforgettable taste of Mzansi's #1 chutney. Bring your flavor to the table with Mrs. Balls and add that Mzansi flair to stand a chance to win your share of 40,000 Rand in cash. Take a picture of your most festive recipe starring Mrs. Balls and share it on the competition post on Expresso's social pages using #Mrs. Balls. Show us why everybody loves the Mrs. this festive season. Competition closes 6 December. T's and C's on expressoshow.com.
Optimize your gut health with Phytoceutics range of pre, pro, and postbiotics. Use code EXPRESSO for 15% off at phytoceutics.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. Time to step into, well, a new frontier. We want you to discover gentle care for your skin because that's what it deserves. Introducing Woolworths' brand new range of hair and body care products, formulated to soothe, to protect, to nurture even the most delicate skin. And their gentle formulas are enriched with natural extracts to ensure that your skin gets the care that it needs without compromise, and that rings true. Product developer Zama Mongalo is here to help us experience the power of gentle care with this innovative range of hair and bath care products that I would imagine, Zama, a lot of people are really, really excited about.
No, absolutely. I'm excited as well. Very, very excited.
I know, having, obviously we get a front row seat to how things work on the other side, so we get to see the inner workings of how you roll.
Yeah.
And the exhaustive amount of research, of R&D, of testing, of listening to your customers that goes into this. So you know your customer better than anyone else. What motivated this?
Sure. It's definitely that balance between science and nature. So we've obviously looked at our customer and engaged with our customer to find out what actually they're asking for. And our customer is looking for the product that works. And our inspiration was mainly of finding that balance between the science and nature parts and how can we deliver a product to our customer that's actually still gentle and still help boost your overall well-being, because that's why we buy into this range anyway. It's to boosting our well-being.
Completely, and there's a psychological element to that as well. And we speak volumes. We have entire days themed on self-care because of what it means to a person to take the time to actually care for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's a very powerful routine to tie into every day. You've said delicate.
Yeah.
What makes this stand out in that space?
Our range actually stands out because we have relaunched this range, and our key differentiator to the market is actually the microbiome-friendly claim. Have you heard about it?
No, expand.
Oh, cool. I would love to tell you more about the microbiome-friendly. So the microbiome, it's our skin, if you can think about your gut. You have
It's a living thing.
Yes, yeah. You've got some bacteria and fungi that actually live within your body.
And we need them.
But you need them to actually be healthy. There's a lot of research that's even telling you, like, it even boosts your mental well-being.
Completely,
so it's actually the same concept even for our skin as well. Our skin is made up of those bacteria, so that when the bad one actually comes in contact to your skin is actually protected. So it keeps your skin healthy all the time. So yeah, so it's definitely the whole range. It's definitely differentiated by having that claim that it's all microbiome friendly. And the other thing, to make it gentle, we actually have gone extra to even inform our customer that the product contain a minimum of 80% natural ingredients. So all our products, we are transparent. We're telling the customer how much the percentage of the naturally derived ingredient is actually inside the product.
And that is, and weighing that up against its peers, that is a lot.
Yes,
That is a lot, because this is still within the very commercial space.
Absolutely.
Which I love, because, and I say that without shame, because it's because of that we can make them more accessible to everybody.
Yes.
And often the very natural, the very nuanced, it's not available to most of us because of the price. Who is this for? Who did you have in mind when you created this range?
It's for everybody. I love the fact that you actually said it's accessible. It's price comparative with the products in the market, in the FMCG space.
Brilliant.
So we made that product to make sure that everyone is able actually to buy this product.
Brilliant.
And you don't feel like, because we've added all these additional benefits, whatever that you pay, you actually pay, you're getting more. Yes, you're getting more for the price that's very competitive. So what we have done in this range, for instance, if you look at this range, we've got 3 key differentiators, which I've spoken to, the microbiome friendly, the second one being the 80% natural ingredients, and our packaging contains 30% of post-recycle consumer content. So all our packaging contains, so which means we even care, we're not only caring for your skin only, we even care for the planet.
Yeah, that your kids are going to inherit, so we have to care about these things. Now that you've opened this door, kicked down this door is maybe a better way of saying that. What's next? What new things could possibly be on the horizon with this kind of traction?
Okay, with our range, having these key pillars that you have on the back banner there, answering to the key needs state, we've looked in the market and identified why are people coming to buy into the personal care space. They're looking for these key need states, hydration, or you're looking for nourishing, you're looking for energizing, you're looking for either to relax after a long day at work. We've got a beautiful range with foam baths and body butters, which is very, very nice. Our body butter, you should try it.
That's next level. When you started with the original launch, I was in store when it happened, one of the consultants, and the consultants that you can plug it to in store as well are amazing. So that comes as part of the deal. Just exquisite. But I'm looking at this time, you've got different times of the year represented here. And I think most of us will be drifting towards energize around about now.
You can actually switch it up. You can buy more than one range because you need to energize, pick me up on
Monday's
your day in the
different to
morning
Tuesday,
to go.
exactly,
It's different. And then on the weekend, you want to chill at home and relax and enjoy even like our products here. I'm going to go down a little, which is our hand mask and
brilliant.
foot mask. So
I
imagine
love that.
chilling there after a relaxing bath body range and enjoying a spa time at home.
I'm just thinking to bolster those festive gifts, to create a hamper, you are winning here. Congratulations to you and your team. You have absolutely knocked it out of the park, but I know this is on the back of a lot of hard work and research.
It's all worth it, thank you.
It really is worth it, and you are worth it. So go and treat yourself this festive, something for everyone and at an unbelievably accessible pricing as well. So rise and literally shine with Woolworths' innovative hair and body care range that offers nourishing, hydrating, energizing, relaxing and sensitive care. I love that. And we really do need it. We've got to protect it, one of our biggest assets. And I think you can be one of the first to try it if you shop now in-store, online, or use the amazing Woolies app. But just go and do it for yourself. My dear, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well
It was
done.
lovely having me.
Sure. Beautiful, hey?
And lined up on your Feel Good Breakfast show, we would love your presence for something else coming up. Can I tell you, we got cheesy gifting ideas for all of your friends and family. You're going to love it. And then these guys, they are present and accounted for. Perfect Fifth will give you the final performance that will leave you feeling in control, but out of control, but in control. Please stay there. It'll be nice to have you back here. It would be a gift.
Very dry, tight, sensitive skin. Relieve itchy skin in just 60 seconds with Aveeno's Skin Relief Moisturizing Lotion. Aveeno.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. We're filled with festive cheer and ready to go on your Feel Good Breakfast show. G and I, we need to share some gifts with one another because, as you know, when it comes to gifting, it brings a smile, it brings laughter. And today we're getting into the holiday spirit with some cheesy holiday gifts filled with surprises and fun and memories and lots of festive joy.
Cheesy gifts are the best, man. Do you know that in my family we had to kick in a cheesy gift tradition?
Oh, that's good.
So my grandmother, who passed away many years ago, she was just absolutely addicted to mail order stuff, and she would find the most crazy, outlandish things. So like reading driving glasses that could change into 3 different colors and stuff that were this big.
That
and
is
she would,
cool.
It is cool, okay, but I was the only person in the family, being 8 years old, who found any of the stuff cool. Beard trimmer. She actually bought my mother a beard trimmer once for Christmas. So we now, as a tradition, okay.
She bought your mom
a beard trimmer. How do you? That's a lifetime of baggage, and our parents, they deal with emotional baggage like we just don't even understand in our sheltered existence. But I love the fact now that we have to, almost to honor her and just to have fun and laugh at each other. We've got it. So the glasses come out, the ridiculous things, neti pots, anything that is bizarre and weird will come out, and I'm here for that because that's what Christmas is about.
Wow.
Man.
Talk about bizarre and weird. I have something that is great. The comments for today. Our Good Morning post was simple. Give us the most cheesiest gifts you could think of. And sure, now, Outbound Digital Marketing, Pty Limited. What an amazing Facebook page you have.
That's how you do it, yo.
Good Morning Expresso Morning Show. I would have to say the cheesiest gift that I ever received was a roll of crossword printed toilet paper. But can I tell you something? After reading this, where do I get that?
It's sold out already.
No.
It's sold out already, I guarantee it. That is great. Someone is phoning someone right now and telling them to get on it.
That is so cool. All right, it has to be a colorful watch. Also, although it's not in a working condition at the moment, but I still use the watch. So
because it looks so
yes, it's the colorful one. A couple of other cheesy ones that came through is I craft a lot every year. If anyone asks what I want for Christmas, I tell them stationery, but I never get it.
Oh.
So last year, my husband actually listened and got me the biggest bag of glue sticks he could find. And you know how expensive those are. That's like a treasure trove. If you get someone glue sticks and avos, that's money. So cheesy to some.
And berries out of season. You pair them with some berries out of season.
Let's be fun and functional on this one. So many, okay. I remember my friend took chalk dusters from school and he wrapped them and they looked like packs of cakes. And he sent them home, and when I opened, it was a duster wrapped so beautiful. But one of those packs was something that I still love today. It was the calculator he bought for me.
Oh, you had to take us there.
Okay.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, in that vein, we're going to make sure we feel a bit more of the spirit with you, and we want to keep it going. It's only fitting that you and I exchange gifts.
It's the first present of the festive season, man. Hey?
I know, it's just... I thought about so many things. Can I tell you, I was going to pack a whole gift of coriander for you.
I know.
Right?
It's seeds. It's coriander seeds, so I can start growing it myself. Okay. It folds out into a ladder. You'll see.
I wonder, hold on, do we exchange these, or are these ours now? I forgot which one I wrapped.
I don't know if I want this for myself.
Should we exchange them?
I'm gonna give it to you.
That's
I'm gonna give it to you because I love you more than me.
Oh,
okay?
man.
No, I really do, man. I really do love you, guy.
You know, this would be a good time just before we open it to go to an ad break. Or would that be cruel?
Who knows?
No, it's fine. We won't.
What is inside? I'm so nervous right now. I'm trying to do this as gingerly and carefully as I can.
These PJs.
Oh, get out.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Hey, look at this. Tough cookie. Oh, man, look at that.
Okay, read the inside. What is
No, this is... Obviously, you got me the perfect size. XL. And then all that is... And then let's see what this is. Oh, this is stunning. I mean, this, I can actually just put... I can actually wear this now.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, and I think maybe just tuck this guy in. I think
this would be perfect. Just look at this. Look at me go. How stunning is... Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. This means a lot, the world to me.
And the crazy thing is he's probably going to keep this for the next 25 years, wear it every Christmas, because that's what these gifts inspire. Have a little bit of fun, be a little bit silly.
See what I got for you. Go, check it out.
I absolutely love it. It says Merry Christmas.
Yes, that was kind of obvious.
Because it is a Christmas stocking.
And then what's in it?
I can host a whole dinner party on my own.
Don't you get it? It's a stuffed stocking.
Stocking fillers.
It's
And
just a
everyone's
stocking
constantly
filler.
looking for stocking fillers.
There
I
we
have
go.
it. You can actually buy stocking fillers. It's a
See
thing.
this. By the way, they call this color in the range coriander. This is great. So
faded in the African sun.
And that's
I
how
love
it goes.
man.
It is really wonderful. So, speaking of cheesy goodness, let's talk about a slice of holiday perfection. And that's sure to make any gathering more delicious.
Oh, just hang on a sec, sorry.
Yes, thank you.
Just sort you out.
Thank you very much. As you can see in front of us, we've got something lovely. Clover's new individually wrapped slices bring high protein and energy in every bite. How's that for cheesy, but in a good way? Crafted with trusted Clover quality for a consistently satisfying taste experience, G.
Absolutely beautiful, with a creamier, cheesier recipe, vibrant orange color, and thicker 16.7 gram slices. That does make a difference. Clover's cheddar and Gouda slices offer even more flavor and texture.
Now available in a 400-gram pack with 24 slices and a limited edition 950-gram value pack featuring 54 slices and 3 free. These slices are ideal for family meals and holiday gatherings, providing great value and plenty to share.
We made burgers with the cheese slices the other night. You look beautiful.
Thank you very much, eh?
I'm regretting it. There are those gifts when you give them away, you're like, ah.
That's it. So there it is. So remember, these amazing gifts bring laughter, joy, and memories that last a lifetime. And here's to a holiday season filled with cheesy memories and heartwarming moments, because sharing is what makes celebration very, very special. Okay? Don't be a tough cookie. Give a T-shirt.
Noel.
It says tough cookie.
I love you, man.
What's new from Clover? Experience the irresistible taste and richness of Clover's new cheese slices. Now thicker, cheesier, and with improved flavor. Mmm, so cheesy. Try it. You'll love it. Clover, made with love.
Welcome back, you beauties. It's game time. Well, it's game time every week, thanks to Tropika. But this morning, of course, we are delving into that world sports betting opportunity. They've launched a brand new game, Holy Goalie, which we have played with some challenge and a lot of frustration, trying to emulate, of course, our contestants on Tropika Island of Treasure, Zanzibar, where they played this for reals, and it was difficult. But this gives us a chance to really get stuck into it and kind of live how they live, because we're all judgy when you're watching them do it.
Yes.
Ewan was actually pretty good. Okay, I think he's got...
But he's the most coordinated of us all.
And he's got the good temperament. He stays calm, he thinks clearly, he doesn't get overexcited, which we do none of those things.
Oh, no, we get
but it is a lot of fun, and it's, I think, moreover, an opportunity to win amazing prizes, but just to kind of try your hand in what you see on the show.
Yeah, and I mean, you know you can win 60,000 Rand, which is great. And thank you for giving it a shot. If you thought things couldn't get any better, we'd like you to think again, but in the most calm and composed fashion possible, because we've got something for you, okay? World sports betting is spoiling today. I'm telling you now, with a little bit more for you, you can visit wsbwinners.co.za now and start playing for your shot at a share of 60,000 Rand.
Come on.
And please be sure to leave a comment and tell us how how you approach the challenge. I mean, there are so many ways you can go into it. Composed, I feel like that's key.
Yeah, man, just do your preparation, okay? Just stay calm. Now, please give us some advice if you've cracked the code for this particular one. And, of course, most importantly, remember to catch Tropika Island of Treasure this Saturday, 7:30 p.m. on S3. Enjoy.
This Saturday evening on Tropika Island of Treasure.
I'm not scared to get my hands dirty.
I need to switch my game face on now.
She does not give up. What goes around comes around.
Nail biting stuff.
I don't know whether I want to cry or be angry.
There is someone that is hanging up their buff.
Can be anyone.
I'm actually a bit scared.
It's very stressful right now.
Let's bring them out. Catch Tropika Island of Treasure Saturday evenings at 7:30 on S3. Repeat Mondays at 9 p.m. on SABC1 and Fridays at 6 p.m. on S3.
And on the stage right now for the last time on the show today, it is Perfect Fit SA with Marvin McLean. This is Control.
Let's go! I know you feel a little insecure. You're contemplating things for sure, but I can be everything. You know, been trying to focus on my goals. It's your beauty seem to lose control. I can't be without you, girl. I've been trying to ask you to be down, 'cause I want you, and I'll be feeling like we both gon' lose control. Mzansi, sing with us. Say, do you wanna ride with me? Do you really wanna vibe with me? Maybe get down with me, just spend a little time with me. Be cool, just chill, be mine, 'cause I need you. Let's go. Girl, can I write you a simple little love song? Something we put on replay all night long. I'm curious and I'm willing to catch you there in a minute. Woo! See, I know it's the simple things you do, and it's so hard for me to ignore. I can't be without you, can't be without you, girl. Go play it for me. Woo! Trying to ask you to be down, 'cause I want you, and I'll be feeling like we both gon' lose control. Oh,
Marvin McLean. You know what? He was channeling every performer that he's seen on stage. Like I saw a bit of Neo there, a bit of Usher in there. Wowza! What a performance. I'm just saying, take a bow. But take a bow right now.
That's when you turn a crew into a live studio audience.
Right.
Where people can't even, if you could have seen the toe tapping that was going on. I don't know how frames weren't broken through that process. Absolutely amazing. 23rd of November. 29th of November, my bad. Well, maybe they can just book another date because they're so amazing. 29th, Youngblood, Cape Town. What do you call it? A listening party?
I think it's actually like a pre-launch of the concept of the collaborative album, which is great. So Perfect Fifth has reeled in all the talents from across the world for this. So they want to do like a little teaser, a tester, to see exactly what it's all about.
Teaser for the tester, for the tester of the teaser.
Appetizer.
Oh, and they are amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing.
You're
buddy.
amazing.
So good to have you in my company today. Have an amazing day. We'll see you tomorrow. Adios.
Love you.
What's new from Clover? Experience the irresistible taste and richness of Clover's new cheese slices. Now thicker, cheesier, and with improved flavor. Mmm, so cheesy. Try it. You'll love it. Clover, made with love.